Oh,
Oh,
crap.
hello.
Do you guys hear the heater?
Hello.
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 Oh,
Hi.
Fancy seeing you here again.
hi. Oh, no. Hang on. There we go. Professional. Doing the things. Doing it correctly. Yay. This is super important, and otherwise I'll forget about it. Remind me after the show's over to upload the dab emote, because I forgot to do it. So, yeah.
Oh,
We gotta get it.
Okay.
I'll bug you because I want to add it to the Discord.
Yeah, exactly. But yes. Okay. Hi, everyone. We are festive. That's
we are.
in light of
Got our sweaters on.
in light of having a holiday themed episode, I figured everybody probably wanted to continue with the story as it is going in the campaign, and so we just decided to be festive today. So, I know what I'm doing. I have my life together. This is fine. Hello. Welcome to Gut Punch RP, a tabletop RPG stream channel that is focused on inclusivity and in gaming spaces, as well as charity. You can type exclamation point donate into the chat, and it will take you to a link to our Tiltify event for I Need Diverse Gaming. You can do exclamation point charity to find out more about that in organization, but the TLDR is that they allow for opportunities for persons of color as well as other I believe maybe LGBT, but definitely persons of color to be able to have the opportunity to enter gaming spaces. Each month we give away to random donators, we give away a lovely dice set. So if you would like to get your chance to win very pretty tasty math rocks clickety clacks, then by all means donate to an amazing cause. Also, so that you're aware, all the money that comes from your subscriptions, the bits, that's pretty much it. Bits and subs are put back into the channel either for upgrades or for prizes. Speaking of prizes, at the break during the show, we will be giving away a dice jail from Swinging a Hammer Creations. We are sponsored by swingingahammercreations.com. Yes, one of those lovely things right there. You can type exclamation point hammer into the chat to learn more about that. If you want to support us in other ways and don't have the money to do so, being here is super awesome, as well as retweeting the Go Live things, supporting us on YouTube, the various platforms that we are, such as Facebook and Tweeters. Follow us there, and yeah, being engaged in that really does a lot to help support us. So being here, we love you. That is enough. That is all that we ask, is your time and energy to be ours. Because that's how I roll.
Very, very sinister. I think we're absorbing everybody's energy a little bit.
Yeah, it's really
Interesting energy we created in the studio today.
Yes.
Am rubbing off everybody or
Your
something?
Your feet
Food
a
might
little
be
bit. You're being young and beautiful, but
It's fine. This is who I am, and I've come to accept it. That, like, I was meant to be a warlock patron, and I'm okay with that. It's that kind of vibe that I go for, and so yes. If you've joined us for the very first time, hello, and we're delighted to have you, and not in a we're going to suck your soul kind of way, just in a generic we're delighted to have you here kind of way. This is our ongoing D&D 5e homebrew campaign called Lorelwind. We play every Monday at this time. Also, stay tuned because we have a few things that are a little bit further in the works for some potential additional shows and or events on the channel. Without further ado, shall we get into it? Because I think something happened towards the end of the episode that we may want to like jump into. It's fine. It's cool. So the Rough Cuts faced off in a fighting pit last time with an impressive display of prowess, felling the shambling mound and lasting a few rounds. Against a young blue dragon, the Rough Cuts were able to eke out a first place, narrowly better than the followers of Saloon. I was about to say Shar. That would have been completely wrong.
Plot twist.
I know.
I apologize to the followers of Saloon for about misstepping there. They eke out a first place victory in the Monster Brawl group event. Up next was the 2v2 competition, where eventually we saw Scotty and Annabelle face off against Bjorn and Iola, all whilst the DM engaged in chats about fan fictions with chat. So if you weren't paying attention to the chat at the time, that's what was happening. Annabelle and Scotty won that fight, not through valiant effort of Bjorn and
Get it next time.
Kyola's impressive turning into a werewolf. I assume there will be a rematch at some point in the
Oh yeah.
not too distant future.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Great.
Love to see it. After that, Annabelle and Scotty faced off against Luna, giving a valiant effort, but was eventually defeated by her. Defeated by the Elvish Paladin and leader of the followers of Saloon. Meanwhile, crossfade like we're in a Star Wars movie. Corvina found a quietish spot to read her super innocent tome, whereby she heard that voice that we've heard before inside her head that encouraged her that she was feeling a little famished, a little thirsty. Taking a drink from her flask, the voice indicated that was not enough, that it needed to be fresh. Thus, they found a young. I'm going off script, so now I'm coming up with words, and I'm going, I shouldn't say that word, but so now I can't think of anything else. So a young virile man, who could help them with their wardrobe, where Corvina then, drank the blood like a vampire type thing. All whilst the group is unawares, using prestidigitation to clean up the blood and a little bit of healing to stop the bleeding. Corvina let this young chap go on about his merriment, probably a little easier to get drunk than he once was, and I lost my space because I went off script. This is what happens. This is professional. Hello. Yes, so speaking of that group who is none the wiser, the Rough Cuts regroup and head back to the Broken Coin Inn to celebrate their victory. There, Kyola learns more about the creature that they've been asked to track down by the sheriff, by talking to a drunken Soren, who mentions that there was a green glowing web in the forest and a woman who looked like a normal woman when standing, but when she moved, it was clear that she had spidery appendages, or, more arms than she should have. Nyx then arrives and gives Annabelle a potion to help her learn what may have happened potentially through her dreams, and that by taking a dose, she is guaranteed to trigger a dream. Kyola decides to follow Nyx outside of the tavern and watches Nyx walk through a tree. Like, literally, she just walks up to the tree and walks through it. And then Kyola re-enters the Broken Coin Inn, and that is basically where we pick up. So, what would you like to do?
Let's see.
It's like late though, right?
Yeah, we just finished up an arm wrestling contest.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
I imagine we're just talking shit with the saloon crew, like, but did you see that you guys got the fucking red dragon? We got the blue dragon. Like, how awesome would it have been if we, like, would have swapped?
Yeah.
Loxley kind of leans over, looks at you, all of you. You wouldn't have lasted a round.
Ooh.
We won't know until we try.
I mean, we lasted longer than you, so
Against ours.
Yeah, but I don't think you understand that certain dragons are easier to beat than others.
Watching that thing. That red dragon was terrifying. It's amazing that you lot lasted there as long as you did.
Well, I mean, we kind of, and she's pointing over to Luna, but like trying to not like. I mean,
Impressive that she lasted as long as she did, I suppose.
I mean, she is pretty impressive, but yeah.
Don't you think I oughta?
huh? Oh yeah, totally. I'm still just looking at the scoreboard though, and not seeing two different dragons.
I survived one breath of the blue dragon. I think I could survive at least one breath of a red dragon. So that would get us at least a round 2.
Test that?
Yeah.
Maybe? Maybe not test that one? Unless it's
Well,
in like
find
the
out.
fight ring kinda. Unless there are healers standing by, maybe we don't test it.
I'm
Small
that
dragon.
that is an empirical question. I'm sure we could have that arranged. If you.
How often do they do fight pits? Is this like a daily thing? Is this a nightly thing?
I mean, if there's enough. I don't know. I'm not from here. You there. What's your name?
We just never leave this town. We just do fight pits every night.
This is the story,
We're gonna do,
folks.
like a one-day job. Come back.
It's Monster Brawl from here on out, guys.
Yeah. With cool outfits, we fight things. It's fine.
Yeah.
Luna will look over at Corvina, like, you're awfully quiet.
I think I need more Chianti.
So what did you get
I'm
up to?
feeling a little bit thirsty.
Oh my god.
And today calls for more drinking of fine wine.
Some baba beans?
Yeah, it was fava beans. I don't think this tavern has fava beans, but Chianti will do.
Alright. I'll motion for the waitress. Or tavern keep. Whatever we're calling it.
Beth will come over. She looks a little bit more like frazzled than normal because there's a bigger crowd, and she comes over. Yeah, what can I help you with?
Another.
Chianti, my dear.
It's another.
I would like another glass of Chianti, please.
Oh, okay, Chianti. Okay, and just ales for the rest of you.
Sure.
Yeah.
She will point to Bjorn and Scotty, like, Oh, just so you know, we did get in this afternoon a cask of mead from Valkyr, if you're interested. Some honey mead.
Yes.
Yes.
Sweet.
It's a little pricier because, you know, the import and what with all the pirates that have pirate activity that's been going on. It's been
We're
a little harder to
celebrating.
get. All right.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys gotta try this. Have you ever had Valkyrie, like Valkyr mead before?
No, I'll switch to that.
I cannot drink such thing. It makes me feel bloated.
Suit yourself.
I think I'm allergic to hops or whatever it's made of.
That is unfortunate.
Allergic to honey, huh? That sucks.
That's unfortunate.
I'm already sweet. I don't need any more honey.
All right, and then she goes and
If you say so.
yeah, she grabs some mead and brings it back to you. But as she brings it back, she gives the Chianti to Corvina. She does put a glass of mead for everybody at the table, including Annabelle, and makes a motion to the other room and says, "This is covered."
No.
And then
Oh, okay. I'll toss her a gold anyway.
Thank you.
As a tip.
You still got a tip.
yeah.
All right.
she's-
Looks like we have fans. Ask
can-
who's paying for this round.
I
I'm
think it's
It's a Ferris,
I
right?
think we
The Ferris?
real quick. I'm just gonna check, make sure I have all my gold. Just make sure my gold is there on my belt still. Just gonna like be smart about it, but just gonna make sure.
All right. You check and it seems to all be there.
All right. Okay. If mine's all there, odds are the others are fine too. I'll just kind of, I probably won't like actually like say anything about it. Just like just check in, chill, and then okay. All right.
We'll do a rousing toast with our mead. The only acceptable mead because it's
Ah.
Valkyr.
You know, skull.
Skull.
Little taste of home.
Right, we'll get some lefse or whatever going. No one. Okay.
Sorry. I just wanted to look something up.
We all have to take a
Uh-oh.
Constitution saving throw now.
Oh no.
Oh.
No,
yet.
but you do actually make me a perception check at disadvantage because you've been drinking. Annabelle, it could be a straight roll because you stopped.
Cool.
Disadvantage. Oh, that's brutal.
Ooh, 22.
Ooh,
Very nice.
5.
Okay, Annabelle,
Rolled.
you see Luna.
14.
Kyla, you will also probably, because this makes sense because you're sitting next to her. You see her discreetly under the table, moving her hands, and Annabelle, you hear that she has spoken something, and it sounds familiar to you because isn't that what the sword kind of sounds like?
Mm.
And that's you get
For a look, like
you get the vibe that she's just cast something.
Really?
It's just kind of like me and her eye across the table, like just kind of like give her a look, like what? What was that? Huh?
She also
Huh?
hasn't stopped looking at Corvina.
Mmm.
Hmm.
I'm gonna sit back and watch
Oh.
this.
Like,
Just kind of like
Might have
holding my
beguiled.
drink, not actually like having any. But after a while, I'll, like pass it to Scotty or Bjorn, whoever's sitting next to me. after all, I'll pass it over. But like, just kind of
Just
hold
like
on.
pour it into our cups when we're not looking.
Yeah, exactly.
It's either they're on to me or they're liking my skills tonight.
Does
They have
does anything happen to Corvina?
no, actually. Corvina is unaware of anything and nothing happens. She's just staring at her or staring at them. And it's almost as if Luna can't quite place what's going on. And then she starts to speak. Yeah, you do seem to have an interesting glow about you. It's faint, but it's there.
Ah, yes, it must be the Chianti. It always gives me this equivalent to Asian glow. You know what I mean? That's why I drink it a lot.
Yeah.
Gives me a really flushed, pale look I don't normally have.
Do you often find that you lack color if you don't drink things?
Oh yes, absolutely. That's why I only drink wine. If I drink mead or beer, it makes me really bloated and it dulls my scales.
That's a damn shame.
That is a shame.
Fortunate.
It
you
More
is.
for us.
So you like red wine then?
Oh yes, very much so.
Well, this has been fun, but I think I should retire. And then she looks to the rest of the group and enjoy yourself, but not too much. We're supposed to meet with the sheriff tomorrow.
Yes, good
afternoon,
night.
So, yes. And she'll
I'll
start
see you in tomorrow.
to head to the head upstairs.
I think she'd be in more of a celebrating mood considering she just single-handedly won a 2-versus-2 tournament.
Yeah. It was a little weird.
Takes
right?
a lot out of you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you never know.
There's a-
Very focused sort of
Not
individual.
everybody's a partier, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably it.
What was that? What was that? Skull? Skull? And
Skull.
Mari's like,
Yeah.
Skull!
I pour a little bit of the honey mead into a glass for.
And then she comes over and
Mari.
like she gets up and she like scrambles and sits down where Luna was, looks at Kyla and goes, "So you fancy, eh?"
We're all
Thank
like,
you for finally putting it out there explicitly. Thank you.
I'm just hanging out in town. Like, what? We're just.
everybody is staring.
Right table gets quiet.
Scotty takes 10 silver, put it in the pot.
What are you even betting on anymore?
I'm not sure at this
I mean,
point,
like-
but it's fun.
Right? I mean, fancy is a strong word, but she has a magnetism about her, for sure.
Oh, does she know?
Mm-hmm. So you're saying you wouldn't, if you had the chance.
You wouldn't say no.
What are we saying no to?
She's not saying no to anything.
Probably not.
Is that Breezy coming over?
Yeah, it's the wrong accent, but Breezy's like, "What are we saying no to?"
I'm not sure. Come sit down and join us.
Sounds great.
God.
We're just slowly gathering all the other followers of Saloon to
Yes.
the table.
Right? Like, they didn't go anywhere.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
Just collecting
just-
more.
Now, Kyle, I'm pretty certain I heard you cheer when Luna smoted my ass. So I really don't.
I've heard that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you had just beaten me and Bjorn, so obviously I'm gonna cheer against you.
Are you sure it wasn't for, because it was really impressive and bright and pretty colors?
It is really
Wink,
impressive
wink.
and, just very flustering.
Oh, was it?
Is Annabelle on the stool next to me? Just gonna push you off the stool.
Was I in possession of the bag of money? I think I was.
I think did we divvy it or did we put it all in the bag of holding?
You haven't discussed yet.
Annabelle's got the bag of holding, or the bag.
Well, I wouldn't be shocked if Annabelle had the bag. The bet bag.
Oh, the bet bag. Oh, that bag.
The bet bag. Yeah, the bag of money we have been.
The bag of betting.
Well, you have to give the bag of betting goes to a neutral party that we just put in. So
That is a good point.
Well, not necessarily if we all know what money is in it. It doesn't really
That's
matter.
true.
Yeah. I mean, Scotty just keeps adding money.
I do. It's just pretty much all of Scotty's money at this point.
Wait a
Secret
second.
savings account.
I think it's probably safe to say that we put our winnings in the bag of holding, and Annabelle's holding on to that. That's probably safe to say.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm feeling like the people who voted on yes, Keola is flirting might win, are the winners.
I don't know that Scotty knows what she's voting for.
She has no idea at this point.
Originally.
What,
And
Scotty?
like, is it flirting if I don't know what I'm doing?
Is it flirting if you haven't hit one another?
Exactly.
There it is.
I think that's
Climb back up onto my stool.
Sky goes like in really depth, like, you gotta take them out, you gotta punch them, and then they punch you back, and you fight, and then you drink over mead later, and then the next day you go out punching again.
I have questions.
Don't take
Yeah.
that No.
Mari's like, I have questions because I thought you two were related, but you both hit each other and then drink.
Oh yeah, yeah. You also do that with friends. You do that with family. You
Then
do that
how
with people
do-
you don't like.
I've heard
Then how do you know-
stories about
About what?
She does this with everybody is the answer. Almost everybody.
So, do folks from Valkyr? I mean, what's the word? I think incest is the one you're looking for.
I was gonna go with polyamory, and that just took a turn.
I mean, I've heard stories.
Wait, you think me and Bjorn?
No. Shove her off a stool.
Wow.
Gross.
I tossed the hammer to him.
I don't even try. I just move
It's
aside.
gonna hit your foot if you don't try.
It's just gonna go
Avoid it.
through the floor, and we're
Hey,
gonna get
hey,
kicked out.
hey! Watch it. Stop.
Sorry,
Mhm. I told him. I told him that.
Yeah. See, we have to behave outside of Valkyr. We can't just start brawls here.
I
I
mean,
would
you could go
go far.
You could find a seedier bar and probably do that.
Yes.
Is there any other bar in town?
Do we need to
I thought
go
this
to
is
other
the only
bars?
one.
we do have an early
appointment.
morning though.
Yeah. I don't think today is the day.
Rain check
No,
though,
But we not.
because bar fight. Mari?
Pub crawl?
Oh,
Yes.
We're never leaving this town.
We are never leaving this town.
Yes, Chet. Mari is that one friend.
We're going out for one drink 6 hours later.
Yeah. Just one more drink. One more drink.
Right?
One more, just
Oh
one
my
more.
god.
Just one
The
more.
one who sprints and gets away is the one posting bail.
But I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're gonna get caught. I'm not getting caught.
I mean, if I got caught by the sheriff, that'd be okay by me.
Can't argue.
Yeah.
Can't argue
Yeah.
there, honestly.
Better to hang out with her outside of a prison cell, but you take what you can
Yeah.
She was
We're
really
not
grumpy to
super
us when we were in the
comfortable.
prison cell, but she was nicer when we were out of the prison
Especially when I was trying to break us out of it, she wasn't
Yeah.
too happy with that. That wasn't.
People tend not to be very pleased about that, no.
No, not really.
Mari jumps up, like, kind of aggressively on the table and is like, "You've done hard time?"
It was like a day. It was a day.
I am proud to say I've only ever been arrested once.
Was
Only
that
one.
it?
That doesn't seem
And that was it.
right. That seemed drawn.
I mean, I've never been arrested either.
I mean,
What do you guys? You guys fight all the time. What do you do in cities? You just get arrested and then you just break out and leave. No.
well, I mean,
the fight
that's a
involved here.
contingent. That's the plan, of course, should it happen, but
I'd say this is the biggest city I've ever been in. Are you not supposed to fight in bars? Is that not allowed?
It is
depends on where you are.
frowned
Yeah.
upon.
The dirtier the bar, the less frowned upon it is.
Yeah. The like.
I'm gonna like turn around to the bartender, see if he's heard this
Oh
conversation.
no,
Like,
he is not only has he like heard it, he's going to like reach for his sword on the back wall. Like
No, don't worry.
it's not allowed.
We have to take it outside, I'm guessing.
Outside.
I just think he'll just stab you. It's-
This guy just kind of sadly sits down. Drinks are made.
all right. Is there anything that anyone specifically wanted to do? Okay.
Gonna finish this round.
I don't remember, but is Nyx in the tavern by any chance? Is Nyx around? No?
No. She most definitely left and walked through a tree.
Yeah.
You know, as people do.
Yeah, you know.
As you do.
As people
chill.
with a certain
Totally
set
normal.
of skills.
Very commonplace. It happens all the time.
Faye.
Drew.
All right, so is there anything we want to do before we meet up with Aiden tomorrow morning to go spider hunting? I think I need to run by the sheriff really quick.
I might visit Nyx tomorrow morning, actually.
Oh, I might tag along with that and see if she has any more health potions. If we have the money for it, we might be able to get that big one and maybe possibly whatever oil she recommended for the spider, just in case.
Oh, right, yeah. That
I'm
too.
definitely tagging along with y'all.
Is, remind me, Kyola, is your shield ready or is that...
I feel like we've been in town for like 2 days, and you said 4.
We really are never leaving this
God,
town.
I've forgotten all
I mean,
about that.
like,
Why was taking so long?
Right, I'll just walk back in and be like, "Bro, you done yet?" And he'll be like, "No, it's been 5 minutes, ma'am."
It feels like a week. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
4 years.
I mean, if you want me to ask if he can move it along.
No, I think we're gonna be here quite long enough for that to happen. I probably won't be up in time to go to Nyx's with all of you, but I overheard, not Hayden, Soren, saying that the spider person has glowing green webs, so maybe pass that along to her in your searching for whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. That's creepy.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Sounds pretty creepy.
Yeah, hopefully that narrows it down. Great job, Keola.
Huh, thank you.
I completely forgot we were supposed to interview that guy. So, way to
Me
stay on
too.
top of the detective work.
I mean, interview is a strong word. Just, but you know, you have big ears and you hear things, and here we are.
Here we are indeed.
So I just, finish my round, pat Mari and Annabelle on the back, and head up to bed also.
I'll probably head up pretty soon after that. And take a dose of that potion before going to bed.
Oh.
All right, just a bit of mechanics. You have it's like a prescription. You have 30 doses. And
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus.
so just let me know when you take it,
Okay.
because that will that will trigger a dream sequence.
Fun!
Ooh.
So now I have 29. Okay.
Annabelle chugs the whole thing.
Annabelle chugs the whole thing. She's out for a week.
So many dreams.
If you've seen Queen's Gambit, it's basically that part.
I got it. Love that show.
All right. Vikings and Corvina, did you eventually head upstairs? Were you doing anything
Yes.
beforehand?
Yeah, I'll head up.
Yeah, I
Laura
think-
heads up. Yeah.
Probably when everybody does the mosey, we finish up.
I'm definitely gonna need my beauty sleep. It's been such a crazy day.
And as we're heading up, a question. We're still sharing rooms with the followers of Saloon.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
Me too,
Yes.
Are we shuffling or are
Is
we?
Luna awake? No, because Corvina has her own room.
Yeah, yeah. Karina's on their own.
Thank God.
Do you go to the room that she's in when you?
It's me, her, and Loxley in a room.
Oh, okay. Then yes, she is awake. She's reading a book. Actually, she's writing in a book.
Your diary.
Right.
I kicked ass today. It was awesome.
Right. I'm super cool. Everyone's really into me. XOXO.
Mhm.
I don't think any of us had a diary growing up.
Hey, I had a diary growing up.
Yeah, I did. It was mostly angsty poetry, though. A lot of angsty poetry.
Nice. Nice.
I had a
diary,
empty
actual
notebook.
written diary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
that's
yeah,
what I
that
had.
was
I'll
me.
tell yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The notebook I refused to fill, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's canon, chat. That's what happened.
So as I walk in and see that she's awake, hi. Not to be nosy, but what did you cast on Corvina?
I was checking to see if she was evil.
That's fair. What did you...
Team loyalty, yes.
Keep thinking about occult shit.
Damn.
And
Tracks, yeah.
out of curiosity, is she evil?
Not completely. But there's a bit of a glow. It's faint.
That's very concerning. Do you think it's something on her, something in her herself?
Oh, it's all about them. The person, the body, not. Although that book, it glowed a bit more. Different shade. Different hue.
More evil than Corvina themselves?
Oh, yes.
Having only known them a week, really, I've not haven't thought much about it, but I do ask about the occult a concerning amount. So,
Oh no, my tree fell.
It knows.
it's like, no, I'm not evil. Tree's not evil.
My tree.
Oh no.
Sign.
I know what.
But it's.
He's got a cold.
I know what you did. In
A little
the
congested.
The voice in the tree.
Don't stand up. Charlie needs some Chianti as well.
Maybe it's less.
Oh my gosh.
Either had too much or not enough. There's only two options.
Should have like splattered it with bread. Just for sure.
Test.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, swinging a hammer. Thanks for that.
Oh, we just reached
awesome.
200 donations, you
Holy-
guys.
Yay! You guys are awesome.
Yay, 200!
That actually happened a while ago because
Oh.
of
Yeah,
Levermac.
Yeah, belatedly, thank you, Levermac.
Thank you.
You.
Thanks for swinging a
Thank you
hammer.
so
Thank you
much.
for the gifts and emote.
Yeah.
I once had a
Okay.
neighbor who. You go.
Ah, there it is.
There it is.
Sorry.
There
Just
it
have to.
is.
I'm like, wait. I need that.
Is it queued up?
Like, why is this happening? Why are you
Deep.
acting like I have reverb? Because I don't have reverb
This-
lit.
Spooky voice in the corner of Corvina's mind's on vacay right now. Please leave a
Yeah.
message. They'll get back to you after the holiday.
We got a little
Replacement
robot.
voice.
Yeah.
The other one
Food coma.
you're trying
We're
to
a
reach
blood
is not
coma
available
right now.
at the moment.
Anywho, so I don't know. Maybe watch them.
I will. I mean, I was most concerned about the humans initially, but they seem
Mostly harmless.
mostly harmless. They just want to fight and drink mead, and I can appreciate that in a predictable.
It's on to us.
Just gonna make my little bed and just be scratching Bolin behind his ears and making him a little nest too. So obviously I've snuck him in.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of awkwardly say goodnight.
She will say goodnight, continue to write for a little while, and then we'll go to bed.
I'm just,
After about probably another hour, Loxley will come stumbling in. We'll just like face plant onto the bed.
I knew she was my favorite.
it's that con friend.
Yeah.
Yep.
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 Doesn't even get under the covers, just flops.
Shoes are still on.
Yep.
Oh yeah, full
Makeup
costumes
still
on.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm that con
Wig
friend.
still glued on, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
That's why I take the floor, so I don't disturb. I'm like, floor nest.
Yeah, I can't do floors.
Me neither.
I'm
Can't
gonna
do
pull
floors.
Scotty aside on the stairs real quick on the way up and just kind of be like, "Are you planning on talking to Nyx about the curse at all? Do you think we should?"
I kind of want to get the sheriff's opinion on her first. I mean, if the sheriff trusts her, then yeah, she seems to have a good lay of the land on the people, and
Yeah, I guess so.
yeah, that was my strategy. Kind of wait it out, see how it goes, and
Nyx
she seems to be helping Annabelle.
trustworthy enough and knowledgeable as well. It's up to you, though. All right.
Well, let's focus on the spider first, and then We'll go from there.
Don't remind me about the spider.
You think it's gonna squish? Oh god, we're gonna be next to it. We're gonna be in the spray zone. Alright, you wanna bet what color it's gonna be? I say purple. Purple blood.
The blood color or the spider color?
I think blue.
Oh, let's go blood this time.
Aha, blue.
Black.
Alright. Shake on it. Usual bet?
All right. Yeah.
Alright.
All right. So you all end up eventually making it to your respective rooms. Annabelle.
Ooh. Like how does it's like,
Yes.
You're on a ship. It's a familiar ship. A very familiar ship. You know every bit of this ship. You're on the deck. You look up and you see the familiar blue and white striped flags flying. You hear off the port side, Port Vermeer, right ahead. You see familiar. No, wait. You can't make out their faces. They seem familiar, but you can't.
The
see-
people on the ship?
Yeah. What do you do?
I'm gonna go to the side and see if I can. Well, no. Whoever was speaking, I'm gonna go closer, try to see who it is.
Okay. The harder you focus, the less you can see them.
What about the voice? Does the voice sound familiar?
Yes. Sounds like, actually, now that you can see the shape if you're trying not to look at. Looks like a tiefling male.
Okay.
Then you hear a deep, warm voice come up behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Be a dear. Go fetch your sister.
And I'll nod to him and I'll go get her.
As you go downstairs, below deck, you feel static. You hear the emergency bells coming from above. What do you do?
I'm running to grab Ellie. I'm gonna find her, grab her, get her up above deck, and then see what's going on.
She's not there.
Ellie? Ellie, I'm just shouting her name, looking everywhere, and then I'll, if I don't find her below deck, I'll run up.
All right. You don't find her. As you run back up, you're submerged in dark, still water. You can't breathe. You're drowning. You see a purple glow off to your right.
And I can't tell which way is up. Okay.
No, you can't. What do?
God damn it, I'm gonna swim to the glow.
Okay. You see purple hair. A feminine form.
Just like the last stream?
Just like the last stream.
Who are you? Trying to speak even though I'm underwater and it's not gonna do anything, but just trying.
As you do
The
that,
impulse.
the water floods your mouth. And you can't. It hurts. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ah! Oh, okay. 19.
You wake up and you're coughing out the water. Vikings.
Do we notice? I mean, are we
Yeah.
like, is this enough of a
Wow.
commotion for us to wake up?
Perception check.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
It's a 6.
11. You're not
Scotty,
very
you wake up.
perceptive. Shoots up. Hurries over to Annabelle. It's like, Jesus, Annabelle, you okay? And is gonna try and move her to sit up and over the edge so she can cough it up and get it out of the bed. You're right there?
I don't know, maybe not? I don't know, I had a dream. It was... Nyx gave me this potion that was supposed to help to remember things that were wiped away in, like, through dreams, and so I took some of it, and I... Was any of that familiar? Any of the stuff that I saw? Or, like, on the ship?
Sorry, what was that? No.
Any of the stuff on the ship, was all of that, like, new to me, at least as far as I know?
It was very familiar to you.
Okay.
But the events that happened was new.
Okay, cool, that's what I meant, yeah.
I will say that you remember traveling to Port Vermeer.
Okay.
But you don't
Okay, cool.
remember
Getting there?
Mhm.
Okay. I think I remembered something of what's gone, what I'm missing, but it was just the tiniest little bit. I don't know.
What does it look like she coughed up? Is it like she just threw up? Whatever we were drinking?
it very much looks like foamy seawater.
Oh, Jesus, Annabelle, does this happen often? Have you done this before?
Only once before. It was another dream when we were traveling here, just when we got out of that mountain. It was it was the same thing. It was this time it was something that I think I was sailing to Port Vermeer, and I don't remember getting there, but my dream I just had was my ship arriving, and then it was, and then it all changed. It was, I was underwater again, like other time this happened, and there was a woman, and I was drowning, and I don't know. I was coughing up water last time too when I woke up. I can't explain it. At least not that part.
Yeah, is it like, I know you've lost your memories, does it feel familiar, or does it just feel like just
First
something
part
odd
did.
or strange? Yeah?
The first part did, yes. Like, it was everyone I saw, everything I saw, I know all of them, and where I was, it was
sounds
other...
like you're trying to remember.
Yeah, and I don't want to remember. It's just the second part that doesn't make sense.
What happens then? Are you still on the ship?
I wasn't. The second part was when I was just underwater all of a sudden, and there was that woman and like the glowing light, and I tried to ask who she was, but I drowned and then I woke up.
Does it feel like she's trying to make you not remember who she is? Not get back to her, maybe?
Maybe I don't know. I couldn't see her face.
That's so weird. Here, I'm gonna
Couldn't really
get
see
her some
anyone's
water.
face. It was weird. It was like something was stopping me from really seeing everything that was at least in the parts that were familiar. It was people that I know, people that I care about. I couldn't see their faces. I heard their voices, at least some of them.
And those sounded
Yes.
familiar too? Like,
Yes,
you can almost...
yes, I know exactly who they were.
Well, that's good. That means you're getting some memories back. Maybe more will come.
Yeah.
And then we can figure out who did this to you and go figure out how to stop it.
Yeah, you're right.
But how do you feel?
Thanks.
You just coughed up a lot. Like, are you shaky? Can you see okay? You want something to drink?
I can see all right. Voice a little hoarse. But
All I
okay.
have is
Thank you.
meat. Would you like some?
No, I'm all right.
Okay.
Can't complain.
All right.
You go back to bed. I'll be okay. I'll be all right.
Okay. Well, you can get me if you need anything.
I will. Thanks. I'll stay up just a little bit, just like processing before I can actually like fall back asleep.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh gosh!
Oh no. 8.
You feel a need to take another dose.
Wow.
Oh no!
Oh, buddy.
All right.
You
I'll do
haven't
it.
drinking enough to throw up more. No.
Make that 28.
Small print, slightly addictive side effects.
Oh boy.
Larger
Oh,
print.
fun.
These be larger print.
Cool. Great. Another curse.
Stop talking to Faye, please.
They're so much fun and they
mean-
have fun things.
I mean, to be fair, it was actually a low DC.
Oh.
I just rolled terrible.
Just going down that path quickly. Don't do drugs, kids. All right. Before that, Kyla.
Cool. Yeah. What's up? What's happening?
You are in a forest. The warm sun peeking through the leaves of the trees. Bolin's by your side. Little buddy. You hear a sound off in the distance. Like a branch snapping. Like a footstep. What do you do?
I climb a tree and hide in the branches.
You adeptly climb up a tree, hunching down as best you can. And emerging from the tree line in the distance, you see the form of a furbog. She's like 7'5", has fawn hair and a long braid going down her back. She seems to be looking for something. What do you do?
Is she walking this way towards me?
She is.
All right. I wait till she gets close and jump out of the tree and surprise her.
As you jump out of the tree, the forest is gone. You're in a cave. You hear a gruff voice. You awake yet? You're laying down. What do you do?
I sit up and say, I wish I weren't.
That's fair. It's a grizzled furbog. Furs mostly white with age. He's sitting across from you. Looks at you. You hear a pan flute playing. Sounds like it's coming from outside. What do you do?
I ask him if he can hear the pan flute.
You must have hit your head a lot harder
And-
than I thought. Do you often hear things? It's getting louder.
Not so often anymore. And I get up, and as I'm walking past him, I grip his shoulder and walk outside.
You see a clearing. What once was a forest, burned to the ground. Bodies on a battlefield. One of them moves. And you hear a pan flute coming from that body.
So I walk towards it.
As you walk towards it, it continues to move away, as if you're not moving forward at all. And then you wake up. Annabelle. Wasn't anticipating 3 dream sequences, but that's fine.
Nice roll.
But you weren't anticipating me to roll shit.
Annabelle. You see the captain off in the distance. You're not on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a familiar port.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. The captain. Walking with purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Heading through town. Nods at a couple of folks as she passes. And then turns a quick corner. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to like surreptitiously follow.
All right.
You try to keep out of sight, but follow.
Mm-hmm. Make me a stealth check.
All right, we're gonna use a different die. Oh! Didn't make much of a difference. That's gonna be a 10.
10. Cool. It's a dream. It's okay. Or is it? So you are able to kind of quickly catch up, but in a manner that you don't think she's aware of your presence.
Okay.
She then, after walking a little bit, takes a quick right and then heads towards a tavern. There's a sign out front that says the Jolly Roger.
Mm-hmm.
She walks inside. What do you do?
Follow. I like slip in, like let a couple people go inside, like first, like in between, like leave it a little bit of time, then slip in behind her.
You see her nod to the woman who's behind the bar. She has long, dark, wavy hair. It's kind of pulled back in a red bandana, and she has piercing blue eyes. Wearing looks like a regular tunic with a black leather corset, with a black jacket over it, and black pants. There's some subtle red stitching in the jacket.
Mm-hmm.
She nods to the captain. Captain walks all the way back and into a back room.
Mm-hmm.
The bartender waits a beat, motions for somebody else to come attend to the bar, and she follows the captain. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to listen in.
All right. Make me a stealth check, and then make me a perception check.
Okay. Okay, that's gonna be a 15 for stealth. And a nat 1 for perception, which is a 7, but it's a nat 1.
All right. So, wait, what was it after the total?
7.
Okay. So you're able to kind of sneak back there, and there's just so much noise because there's a kitchen back here that the kitchen noise and the bar is fairly crowded. You're not able to make out anything.
Okay.
And then you hear after a little bit of trying to hear what's going on, you hear some shuffling. As in people are getting
out.
Yep.
Getting out.
As you move back and get out, you are submerged in dark, still water. There's a glowing purple light. What do you do?
This time, I'm gonna really focus on holding my breath, and I'm gonna swim over to it and see if I can just get a look at this person's face.
All right. You see eye sockets that are elongated and unnaturally deep. There is a long black mouth that is hanging open. What do you do?
Can I see any other distinguishing things, like any clothing, anything else distinguishable?
Make me a perception check.
That'll be an 18.
18. You see feminine eyes embroidered on a white dress.
Hold on.
Field of stars behind it.
A fucking saloon symbol?
And you wake up. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
My
Oh
God.
Another dream.
4.
4.
She's gotta go through the whole bag in one night.
You are drowning.
Yeah,
No, you're drowning.
Shit.
And I need the Vikings to make me a perception check.
Come on, Vikings.
the collar isn't doing anything to help.
No, the collar is not helping you with this.
Yikes. 22.
Okay, that beats my 9.
Okay.
Your turn.
Making up for last time.
Bjorn, Annabelle is thrashing in the bed and clutching at her neck, acting like she cannot breathe.
Okay, I will rush out of bed and get over there, and try to get her to sit up, like to help her to sit up.
Make me a medicine check.
13.
That's good enough. Annabelle, make me a Constitution saving throw.
7.
She's not breathing, Bjorn.
I yell at Scotty to wake up, at least, because I can do that. I don't know. I guess I'll sort of hit her on the back to try to get. Is it obvious it's water?
Based on the other surrounding, there's water that has been. There's water on, say, on the floor already.
So she coughed up earlier. Maybe does she need to cough up more?
Yeah, which I might not know, but it seems like if she's coughing up water, then I can at least reasonably guess. Because I think I also saw the first stream way back at the cabin.
Yeah, it was
Well,
you woke up. Who was there the first time it happened.
Yeah.
On the road.
You've definitely seen this before.
Yeah. I'll try, at least hitting her on the back to see if it helps as the kind of
Make me another medicine check.
If I have to do CPR, I will.
Yeah.
Medicine check. This time I have an 18.
All right. That gets you one more Constitution saving throw.
Did you actually wake up Scotty?
Yeah.
I yelled at you,
Yeah.
wake up.
Okay.
Yeah.
12.
Okay. You vomit up like foamy seawater. And you do take a point of exhaustion.
That's fair. That makes sense. Cool.
What happened? Are you okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, take a minute, of course.
Do you want me to go get Kyola to come in and check on you?
No, don't go worry the others. I'm fine.
You don't seem fine, if you don't mind my saying so. I was like, look at both of them. You both. It's another drowning dream again.
But you just had one.
I know. I couldn't help myself. I took another dose of that potion.
Annabelle, how often does this happen? Is it
This
more?
is the third time that one of these. This the drowning thing has happened.
You said
Twice tonight, and then that one time on the road.
potion? From who?
That was it.
Where?
It was from Nyx. It's supposed to help jog my memory through dreams, things that were wiped away. And I think it is helping me to remember at least the first one that I had tonight. It helps to I remembered something. It's weird, and then this time I felt more like a memory, something that I don't know.
At what cost, though? It seems to me like whatever's going on is dangerous.
I have to know what happened.
Or maybe
I
you
have
should
to.
pace yourself. One dose.
Understand, but if it's gonna
No,
kill you,
yeah. No, you're right.
I mean, I don't think we had any reason to distrust Nyx, but we also don't really have a reason to trust her.
I know.
Do you want one of us to hold on to the potion to make sure you only take one? You don't take too many?
That's probably a good idea, actually.
I don't think you should take any more until you know what's going on.
But
I didn't say ever, just...
Nyx will want to know what
The
happened
thing is
tonight
that
at least.
yes. Bjorn, there are things I need to know. People
I understand, but what if she's poisoning you?
What would you do if Scotty just disappeared? And you didn't know what happened?
Anything.
What would you do? Thank you.
I get it. At least promise me
Whatever
you'll take care
happened
of her.
to me, I'll be careful.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. Whether through this or another means, we will figure it out. We'll help you. But the second dose seemed a lot worse than the first dose.
Yeah. You're right, yeah.
And maybe Nyx will have some ideas. I know, maybe she gave you too strong a prescription. Maybe she needs to kick it back.
Or she has another
Maybe.
motive here. I mean, listen, I like her as much as the next person, but the results are right in front of us.
Yeah, I was gonna go talk to the sheriff
But I
tomorrow anyway to
remember
ask her opinion on her, so maybe the sheriff will have a good idea.
Yeah. I'm not going to take any more tonight. No.
Okay.
Okay.
that was too close.
Do you want one of us to hold it for you?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And I'll just hold it out for one of them to take.
This guy's gonna look at Bjorn.
I'll take it.
Okay.
As you let it go,
Oh no.
it feels like not like a piece of you is gone, but it's unsettling that it's not in your possession.
Does she
Like
look?
eye it. I'll like watch for where Bjorn puts it away, kind of. But,
Yeah, I'll put it in whatever, like, safe pouch or whatever, wherever I keep the health, I guess. Things are gonna be alright. But I'm glad you
don't
didn't
solve
die.
a curse in
for
one
what it's worth.
evening. Yeah. You can't break it if you die.
I know. I'm all she's got. I have.
Who's gone?
My little sister.
What's her name?
Ellie.
It's a nice name. Were you guys living together?
She was on the same ship that we were on the same ship together. And I don't know what happened to her in the shipwreck. I don't know what happened to anyone. And that's why I need to find out what happened, because she's my responsibility.
Do you
I can't let
remember the name of
anything
the
happen
ship?
to her.
No?
We understand better than you
Of course
know.
I do. It's called the Riptide's Fortune. Our ship.
It's a good name.
Scotty, Bjorn,
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
make me an intelligence check.
Yeah.
This is where the dialogue ends, guys. Oh! Natural 20!
Oh shit!
Wait.
Oh.
Wait, do I have negative? I do not. That's 21.
I only rolled a 5, so one of us has the brain
Johnny's
cell.
got the brain cell for the day.
What did Brunhilde tell you?
Oh, shit.
Like, exactly?
Maybe good to remember right now.
It's...
Something that Annabelle just said struck a memory. And you can't quite piece it together, but it sounds really familiar.
Hold on, this is not in the group notes. These are in the special notes.
Yeah.
This is one of those, like, how quickly can we boot up our, like, deep
Yeah.
notes?
Yeah. So.
The hints just going, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like something.
Like, oh, that sounds really
Something really familiar there.
Head to Lockvar Port, for the tides there will guide your fortune. What was the name of the ship?
The Riptide's Fortune.
Sky's gonna say that line out loud. The tides there will guide your fortune. Does that?
What?
It's something a hag told us. Ugh. Speaking of riddles.
I only rolled a 5, so I'm like,
Oh, no, the
oh
The
yeah.
hag in the mountains, remember? Like when we met Kyola? After we fought the owlbear, she
Yes.
told us to go to Lockbar Port. The tides there will guide your fortune. I mean, I assumed it was the money we found from Vafir. Clearly,
Or
it
just-
wasn't that.
Sort of fate sort of thing, like that would lead you to other people you'd be traveling with, and maybe I don't know.
Maybe either we're supposed to help you, or maybe you're supposed to help us, or
I just assumed it was all you guys.
Why?
I don't know.
How did you end up talking to a hag?
That's a whole story.
You don't have to share if you don't want to, but
we've got a lot on our plate. Like, I don't want you worrying about our stuff, village quests, adventurers. No worries.
I'm very good at worrying.
Yeah, well, suffice to say, we understand. Family is important. More than almost anything.
Is there anywhere we can put in notice? Like, is there a shipping register or something where we can send word out to see if anything happened to the ship or if it's still active?
It wouldn't be on a register. It's
Oh, okay, that makes it a little bit difficult.
Pirate stuff.
Is there a secret register?
no.
I like give Scotty like a little.
She does not know how these things go.
What she means is,
All I know
if
is
there's
that there
anything we can
was-
do, please do let us know.
Thanks. And likewise for whatever it is that you're dealing with.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And with that, you're able to eventually go back to sleep. May take a little bit of time, but you have a dead, sleepless, or dead, dreamless sleep. And you wake up. You get all of the benefits of a full night's rest, Annabelle, but you do take a point of exhaustion.
Okay. So I've still got that, alright. Cool.
Everybody else, you wake up. Some of you none the wiser to things that happened in the evening. Some of you may be a little solemn. So, I believe some of you wanted to scurry off to go see the sheriff and Nyx.
Wanna go with the next party, please?
This is an out of character question. Did we agree on a time? Seeing Spider Boy.
I want to say it was like 9 a.m.,
is
but I
when
think
we're
it might
meeting
be-
him.
Okay.
Okay.
It was 9.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
yeah.
seems very familiar.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
Scotty is going to go into her gold bag.
Mm-hmm.
Is everything there? Anything seem out of place? Anything gone?
Everything seems to be there.
All right, awesome. She is going to give. Annabelle, are you going straight to Nyx's?
I was going to, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the sheriff. She's gonna give you 1,000 gold. It's not gonna cover all of it, but maybe see if you can get the superior potion or that oil she was talking about if we need it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I mean, we're going into the woods to go after a mysterious creature. Probably not a bad idea to beef up our backup supply.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Are you handing out some gold for me as well?
No, that took a pretty hefty kick out of what I got. I mean, if you want to chip in to group services, hey. But Scotty's gonna head to the sheriff if anyone wants to go with her.
I will go with you, little one.
I forget, I'm like the second shortest person in this party.
You dream of being tall.
You, the littlest little one.
The little one.
Littlest.
Okay.
Right, you're coming along with me next. Okay.
I guess I'll babysit Scotty.
Okay.
That's probably for the best.
Oh, God.
Vikings are going to see the sheriff. Corvina and Annabelle are going off to Nyx. Kyla, what are you doing?
I mean, wake up around like 8:30, see that everyone else is gone. Like, oh, yeah, we had something to do today.
Yeah.
And, I go to the bar and I resecure our rooms for this evening because we're probably going to be back.
Good job.
And, grab some, something like breakfast, like some to-go bacon or whatever.
Yeah, some pocket bacon. Yeah.
Be like, hey Luna,
Yeah.
you wanna grab breakfast?
Wanna grab some pocket bacon?
It's got bacon. It's got beer.
It's downstairs.
You can't fight there, so it's got a nice atmosphere. Actually, that sounds like a terrible atmosphere. Do not recommend.
Yes, so I'm gonna do that, and then on the way out, I'm gonna just be feeding Marty, who's been hanging around outside because I still feed him every day.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very
And
appreciative
Bolin's
of
on my
bacon. Yeah.
Yes, bacon and a roll or whatever, and then head over to the sheriff's as well.
All right. So then, we'll go to the sheriff station first.
Promise won't take very long. Along the way, Scotty is gonna pass by a pastry bazaar, hopefully, and grab a pastry for the sheriff. One that hopefully looks like similar to the one she saw the sheriff eating.
Mm-hmm.
But
So-
I'm assuming.
Roundabout, like you can walk towards the bazaar and then double back to the sheriff's, because technically,
Their morning exercise.
yeah,
We got up early.
Extra block.
Yeah.
So yeah, you.
We're
Two steps in.
Reminiscence of our day yesterday, where we're just pinging around.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All in
So
bad order.
yeah, you can easily get the same pastry. It'll be about 4 copper.
Okay.
Yep.
Take that.
It's warm and gooey.
I will also buy a pastry for myself. We're here.
We take 2 steps away, and you just turn around and go back.
It smells
that.
delicious. Smells like
Like-
fried dough and sugar and cinnamon.
I actually want to. I'm
Ah.
gonna get to.
And
Me
it's in the
hungry
shape
right
of like
now.
a bear claw.
I'm gonna go
Like a-
walk off and go get a donut.
It's on brand.
Double few in a group.
I don't know, Bjorn. I just get this feeling we should get one for everyone in the group. I don't know. My druid sense is tingling.
Yes, you should.
Is there a deal on a dozen?
Yeah, you can.
Don't know.
A baker's dozen.
Yeah, you can get like a baker's dozen for, I can't math right now. Like, we'll say 40 copper.
Sold.
Thank you, Bjorn.
See that? No, I have to do math. There we go. Why do we play this game? We can't math. We can't do math.
I don't know. We rolled the number die and hope it just magically tells us what it says.
And hope for the best, yeah.
Yeah.
Do things, hope for the best. That's pretty much it.
D&D, guys.
All right. Oh my god. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
You sure?
It's like Cartman with Sailing Away.
I'm sailing away.
You just had to name the one voice.
Set
That's
forth
really,
on
really
the captain.
Oh, I guess.
So climb aboard. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, I'm very glad I said that.
Anywho, so you're heading to the sheriff's station. Just wait, there will be an NPC that has that voice, as well as some other cartoon characters.
We have to now.
Nice. Awesome.
You guys get at my shop.
We're eating food. I should change my sweater for the food.
Oh, yes.
It's thematic.
Yeah.
That's so festive.
It should be a donut, but it's fine. Pizza and
Looks
donuts
like a
occupy
pizza.
the same category.
Yeah. All right. So you enter the sheriff's station.
Sheriff!
Back again.
Does she look like she actually slept for once, or is she going on all-nighter number 3?
Actually looks like she was asleep at her desk.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Scotty's just gonna...
Ladies.
Sorry.
Wow.
Hey,
Guess
presents the gooey treat.
Should have brought coffee.
Yeah, now we know.
she grabs the bear claw. Thanks.
We figured we owe you one since we're partially to blame for a lot of the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to give you follow up. We're still tracking down the missing people. Something about a spider lady. We're gonna go check it out. Hopefully Aiden's gonna lead us out into the woods. We were just kind of curious. What were your thoughts and opinions on Nick? Like,
Holds up interview microphone.
yeah, no. Well,
Mm.
she's just helping
I'm just
one of
in-
our friends out, and it's getting kind of serious. So we just want to know.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean by it's getting kind of serious?
It's like their 4th date.
I mean, she is
What's up?
attractive. I mean,
Oh, I didn't think about
I think
that.
a little
Do you
bit
think they're dating?
a little bit old for me, but that's I'm a human.
She kind of
so
stops and looks at the door like, do you think that? I didn't get that vibe, but
No, they're
Oh.
not dating.
Oh.
Just,
What are her
Okay.
intentions? Might be a better question. We have reason to wonder if she would harm any of us deliberately.
I mean, I'd be more worried about Quizzix intentionally harming you than Nyx, but
Oh,
checks out goblins and all.
I mean, Nyx has been in this town for a solid, I don't know, before I was born.
so if you had like, let's say, a cursed item,
I'd take it
no
to
problem,
Nyx.
trust her,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
and 100% trust her to.
I mean, I don't 100% trust anyone for the most part, so. But I have a good feeling or good indication of when people are lying to me, so.
and you've never heard anything about her deliberately causing anyone any harm?
No, she pretty much lays low and does her whatever she does, and
When you say she's been here longer than you've been alive, would anyone remember when she came to town?
Sovereign.
Oh yes, our
And-
good friend.
Yes. Sovereign.
But
And do you...
I mean, maybe. What's the name of the guy who owns the bar, like Beth's dad?
Edmund?
Yeah, maybe him. He's lived here since he was a little boy.
While we're on the subject, how long has Nefaris been, say, hanging out around here?
Like visibly. Just like, God damn. Only been about maybe 2 years.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So let's say Nyx gave you a potion and you started getting weird side effects. You'd still trust, Nyx didn't do anything to do to the potion.
Yeah, I mean, I know she does some experimental stuff, especially if people have urgency for it.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
I mean, it's not terribly uncommon for there to be weird side effects, but
Okay.
like nothing. I wouldn't suspect anything malicious. Why is there? Is there something I need to investigate?
No, I mean, I'm sure you can understand that it's sometimes good to get a second opinion on people you trust.
We were just a little concerned. We leapt and trusted when we should have gotten a second or third doctor opinion.
Well, I don't know that I would actually trust the doctor in town, but
No.
a lot of
They're
bloodletting and
so
leeches.
shady.
yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, well, we appreciate it. We're gonna go off and gather the others and hopefully go do some looking into the missing people and have something to tell you when we get back.
Yeah, we're going to the woods, and if we don't return, maybe
It didn't go well.
cooking.
Or that.
Just
Good
don't.
to know.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
burn the woods.
Just okay. I will get.
Says the druid.
Let me write that down. I'll just burn the woods.
I
You know,
mean, you have a giant person,
Given what lives out there,
spider-eating person.
it might actually be a good idea.
Spiders. Just like that
Well, we
part of the woods.
haven't
Nice
talked to
controlled
it yet.
burn.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
gonna
but
go
if it
great.
kills
That's gonna
us-
be perfect.
Yeah.
Noted. I'll burn the woods down. That's
That seems
Hey,
excessive.
if you want to go
Sheriff.
toe to toe with a weird spider woman, that is up to you.
Hey, no, that's our job. We took it first. Don't give it back to the sheriff.
I'm saying if we die, and the sheriff now has
All
to
right,
deal
fine.
with it.
If we die, then you can take it back. But we gotta die first.
deal.
Let's just not die.
I mean, that's a great
that
option
is the
too.
goal. Yes.
But if she really
No,
wants it back, she
run
gave it to us
away.
first. Just
I mean, she has like 6 dummies to go out in the woods for her. Like, why would you go out there yourself? There's only 5 of us. However many of us there are. We're first line
Olin
of getting
counts.
eaten by this thing, so
Bolin is missing.
don't bring him in.
this guy's just
Don't bring
offside.
him
She
into
hired
this.
6 gummies too. What?
You know.
Which one of you two
Wash
has
the
the brain
dog.
cell today? Who am I talking to?
It's anybody's
Scotty
guess
doesn't
at
have
this point.
Well, thank you for your help, Sheriff. We appreciate your insight and your honesty.
You know. You're welcome. And with that, we're gonna take a quick break. So, and then we'll find out what happens at Nexus.
Da, da, da.
Da, 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 da. So, if you're
I'm sure-
not in the
Hello, me, little
Discord,
one.
you should be. Like, you should change that and just join our Discord. But Swinging a Hammer has posted some pictures in our Discord of the dice jail that you could be eligible to win. So if you would, that's not where I want that. word to be. I want it to be here.
Has a very impressive number of spikes, let's just say.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's cool.
Nice little Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
So if you okay, would like to, then type dreams into the chat
Oh.
to be eligible to win. But we will be back in just a few minutes, so see you in just a little bit. Okay, so I have to ask.
What?
Is that actually like LEDs that you have soldered together? Or is it just strands of LEDs?
Me?
Who are you asking?
The two new who have LEDs hanging around them, because it looks like soldered strings of LEDs.
These are those fairy lights that just like are on a wire. versus,
Okay.
String
like,
lights.
being on
Yeah.
a- yeah.
Okay.
I actually have like 6 sets of these. I have so many.
I have a ton of them. Yeah.
Should have just said you soldered them during the break.
Oh
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, just real quick. I just wanted to know.
It would be feasible considering how many Iron Man things
Yeah.
that I have
that's,
made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be impressive for my level of like electronic skill, which is 0.
Yeah, just 1 to 1. You're fine.
All right.
Done a little bit. A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. A little bit.
I mean, if you want, I could this could become a soldering stream. I could bust out mine. We can just.
Oh yeah, I have mine.
I'll just
It
have to
is
run
literally within
outside to
arm's
get my
reach.
mask. So,
Yeah.
I'll just
That
take my
Yeah.
matter.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Last few moments, if any of y'all want to enter into their drawing for pretty little dice jail. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm sticking with it. So,
We got a leader, but that's all that. We're doing great.
Bless her heart.
bless my heart. Yeah. So yeah, if you wanted to enter into the drawing, you could just type dreams into the chat. I'm about to roll it, so you got a few more seconds as a stall as I'm putting on lotion, because I'm a bit dehydrated.
Ooh,
and
now you're making me
dry.
think about that.
Yeah.
Right.
I was in a
Like,
meeting
right.
earlier today and with coworker, and she started just messing with her hands, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I have to do that. And she's like, oh, now I have to do that. So yeah, it's like I'm
Just a reminder to
suddenly
everybody, drink water. Use moisturizer.
hydrated.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not no water.
No. Coffee.
fly.
Gross.
Right?
Yeah.
Do the fly. Yeah.
Something else.
All right, I'm gonna roll it in 3, 2, 1. Rolled it. Yo, purple love.
Hey.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Nice. Congratulations.
Hey.
May your dice fear the Iron Maiden.
Yeah. It's a pretty scary one.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. It's neat.
Yo, congrats. I'm still doing the words and the stuffs. So yeah.
He's
Yeehaw.
committed. This is how we're doing the rest of the
This
stream.
this is the stream, y'all.
I mean, I have a cowboy
Talk
hat.
about country music and
This can be cowboy stream now.
This
Right.
is a cowboy stream. No, it's not. It is a Star Wars stream. No. Just kidding. This is a
Star Trek.
laser swords.
Star Trek, Star Wars, space fight,
Pew,
space
pew,
conflict.
Balls.
pew, pew.
I love a
it's,
space
it's just an
conflict.
argument about Star Wars versus Star Trek. That's the
We
rest
can all
of the
be
show.
friends.
That is the rest of the show.
Everyone take your side now.
It's just gonna be me by myself.
Consider Cowboys
I
in
like Star
Space is
Trek.
just Cowboy Bebop.
Sorry. No
Yes.
offense, I do like
Yes.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Oh, and Firefly.
Yeah.
And Firefly.
I mean, if you want, I do have scum and villainy over there. We could just start being space pirates.
Everyone re-roll. Hold on, new break. We gotta make new characters.
These characters just
I just gotta
reskin.
reroll for the space
Yeah.
part. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, space
Oh,
pirate.
gosh.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous of cookies. Anyway, okay.
Here's my.
Jumping back into it. The little one and Corvina were headed to Nyx. If there's anything you'd like to chat about along the way, otherwise we can just be opening the store.
I'm good.
Would you like to grab some breakfast, little one?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Grab something on our way out.
Like to get some fruit from that fruit vendor.
Or talk with him later. It wouldn't hurt to at least stop by. Remind him. That's fair.
Be like, you better be here in 20 minutes for an ass kicking.
Right, start working on my smoothie. I'll be back for it.
Mm-hmm. So you're headed to the bazaar to go see the fruit vendor?
Grab some breakfast. Just remind him that we're coming by to chat later.
As you're walking there and you smell the delightful scent of fried dough, sugary fried dough, and you're gonna pass by that, walking to. Hey, wait, wasn't that where the fruit stall was?
A little shit.
Hmm.
Well, alright. We know.
Should we tell the others before we go to Nix's?
Yeah, they're gonna be meeting up with us there anyways. May as well just tell them when they get there.
Okay.
Maybe that Olivia girl will know where he might hide.
Alright, so we
Alright.
proceed to Nix's.
Go on to Nix's, and you walk into the familiar, warm, inviting, kind of odd, to have these trees and inside, but you know, still warm. And you see this same woman, elvish woman, and she greets you. How did it go?
Well, I took one dose and I ended up coughing up seawater, so that's fun. And then I just
She starts writing that down. Like she pulls over a notebook and like starts go on.
and then I it was like I couldn't help myself. I took another and I almost drowned when I woke up that time. So more seawater.
You really should only take one dose at a time.
That was what my friends were thinking. Does it just show things that would be murky, things that I would have forgotten, or does it, or could it show other things that I do remember? Because some of it was, I mean, of course there are things that are familiar, but, because correct me if I'm wrong, DM, that second one was something that like I've done that like I remember doing.
Yes.
Okay. But it wasn't all just forgotten things. One of the dreams was an actual memory that I still have.
Mm-hmm. Did you do exactly what you did in the memory?
Did I?
You didn't go in, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Like you didn't go into the back.
Right. Almost. It was familiar, and then it sort of deviated a little bit.
That is.
But the other one, it was definitely. I think it had to be something that I had forgotten. So I remembered things leading up to it, but then it was like starting to fill a gap. But it was murky, fuzzy, it was weird.
Which one came first? And she's
The
kind of
one that
down.
the one that was like filling a gap, sort of the new things that I didn't remember.
Fascinating. She's just like writing things down.
The subject in a study for a new drug.
How are you feeling right now?
Tired.
You said you vomited water?
Seawater.
Seawater.
But part of the dream was that I was underwater and I was drowning. That was part of the dream. That was how it ended. Both times.
Both times?
And it's a dream that I've had before even taking this. And the same thing happened then too, with seawater. So I don't know what that has to do with all of this. It doesn't. It might be something that I forgot, but I can't be sure. It's completely it's unfamiliar aside from the other times I've had the dream.
She reaches behind her and grabs this big, like thick, leather-bound book, lays it down, and starts flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping. And then... Do you speak Elvish?
No.
Okay. So she she copies down. She like pulls out a piece of parchment and copies some things down. It's like, I can't be completely sure, but it sounds like you are suffering from a variant of this. And she pushes it towards you, and it's in Elvish, but she tells you, this is a memory block curse.
All right.
So a portion of your memory is blocked. What I gave you can help, but you're never going to be able to fully know what happened and understand unless you can break this curse.
How do I do that?
That I don't know.
Okay. How do we find out?
There's a couple of things you can do. You can try to remember as much as you can and retrace your steps. You can also seek out in the Thisarta forest in the Sylvania region. Near Ilana.
And who's Miralana?
She is a particular sort of witch. Not too unlike your friend there. Motioning to Corvina. She's very old and very wise. She kind of specializes in curses and breaking them.
All right.
Alternatively, you could try to find out from others what happened.
That's the thing. Well, I don't know where or even if I can find those who were present for the things that I don't remember. So.
Sometimes the mortal path is the easier one to go down.
What do you mean by that?
Sometimes it's easier to track down a living creature than it is to break a curse. But it sounded cooler when I said it the other way.
It did indeed.
That's true.
It did indeed.
Sorry for that. All right. Thank you. Just kind of we have to
All set.
for whatever they wanted to do.
Okay. I was gonna talk to Nyx.
Alright.
Since she did mention that this Mary Lana is similar to myself. You don't know anything for people like me. I can purchase or obtain some items. You know what I mean? I mean, the worst thing she can say is no.
Are you a narc?
You're a fucking cop.
Did the sheriff send you?
I look like a narc to you.
That's why Luna didn't trust her.
What are you doing about it? Why are these the words that you're using for the shady thing? What are you just looking at Corvina like, this is your strategy?
And a little one. Oh, wander about and take it around.
Oh, I'm alright. I'm right here.
We'll talk to Nyx.
You're honestly the first Yuan-Ti I've ever met. She has this look of, I know exactly what you're asking for, but I'm gonna make you say it.
Okay. What about if I roll I roll some 4 months. Say
what are
performance
you
or persuasion? Persuasion.
Are you saying anything in addition to what you've already said?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, what are you saying?
We are going to meet up with this spider creatures or anything that can help aid me and my companions.
Well, do you want help with the spider creature, or are you wanting information about Yuan-Tis?
I don't think we're on the same page
What's
here.
that, Corvina?
I put my tome on the counter like this.
She make me a perception check, both of you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Oh, that landed on top of my other dice. Hello.
I rolled an 18.
Ooh. 13.
Corvina, you see her visibly recoil back, and then steal her gaze almost like instantaneously. You won't find any of that here. But if you must, in Sherwood Forest, in
Damn it.
between Rosenberg and Falkfell, there is a simple hut. You can't find it if you're looking for it directly.
Interesting.
But if you talk to Omakas, he probably can provide you some things that you're interested in.
Very well.
Now about the spider shit.
And at this time, the Vikings kind of walk in, and I assume around this time, Kyle is also.
I mean, I'm with them, but
Oh,
I
that's
have
right.
outside the shop stuff to do before I walk in.
Okay. So Vikings will come in. We'll come back to see what the outside the shop stuff is in just a second.
So we found out that the spider has, oh hi! We were just getting to the spider things.
Lovely.
Yeah, that the spider's webs were green and glowing. Apparently, at least that's what one person who saw them said.
Green and glowing. Did
To
you
help
get
narrow
any?
it down?
That does. Did you get a description of the creature itself?
Yeah, what do I say? A woman with weird long hair and a lot of extra arms. Kind of like turned to others for like do you all remember it better than I do?
It's like she looked like a woman, but when she moved, it was all jittery. Like suddenly, she wasn't just like a woman.
Yeah.
But,
All right. That
long dark-
sounds.
oh, go ahead.
That sounds like a somber weave. So
What?
she pulls
Umber
out.
weave.
She pulls out those bottles that she showed you before. So you're gonna need which of you use melee weapons or any kind of weapon.
That'll be us.
The three of us.
So
I do have a mace. 2 daggers.
if you're going to be engaging in combat with a non-magical item, you're going to need to douse your weapon in this. 1 bottle will give you 3 is basically 3 uses. Each use gives you 6 hits. Now, she with Annabelle, it's 1 bottle would be good for the same thing. Otherwise, you could probably go through about 100 bolts or arrows with the bottle.
All right. Okay.
Otherwise, your attacks are going to do nothing to it.
Wow.
Scotty's gonna lift up her hammer and put it on. It's like even that.
Even that. What
Good to know.
what this does is it makes it seem as if your weapon is made of adamantium.
That poses a few
Alright.
problems. All right.
Additionally, and she's pulled out a different book and is looking through it and reading off a few things. Acid and necrotic damage are not as effective against it.
Shoot.
It's completely immune to poison. It can't be charmed. Beware of its web. It can shoot you with web. The web is quite strong. And they're rumored that their web allows them to transport people places.
Ooh.
Alright.
Ooh.
What kind of places?
Yeah, like, are you talking some sort of magic? Or...
That might explain why people are missing.
Feywild.
Close, but more Shadowfelly.
Shadowfell?
Mm.
Are you joining us now? Just lurking in the door.
Since
I mean, it wouldn't have taken this whole thing to.
He's sneaking back there.
If you want to lure it out, any large drunk or wounded creature that would be easy picking would be able to help you lure it out into a trap.
Talking like goat size or like bigger than
larger.
goat size?
Like humanoid
cow size.
size.
Mm.
Oh.
Sky's already got her hand up for rock, paper, scissors.
And I'm like on the side, just thinking maybe I should try to find that drunk that I saw at the.
We could probably.
I'm just thinking this to myself. Just thinking this to myself.
Oh, dear.
This poor dude.
Buy a super big goat off someone? I don't know.
I don't think we need all that.
How much were the potion bottles cost us? Or the oil cost us?
Oil.
How many bottles do you want?
Well, certainly one for each of us. That's
At least one for
18
each of us.
18 hits.
18 hits, yeah.
Fair.
Maybe two
Maybe
for
one
each of us?
extra?
They're 100 gold
Or-
each.
Yeah. How much?
Huh.
Um,
We won't be able to do anything to it without.
4 in total?
Tell you what, if you don't use one of them, like it's completely unused, you can bring it back to me.
Alright, that's something.
Fair enough. Yeah, right. 2 for each of us.
Yeah, we have the gold from our winnings. We should make sure that we can actually do something against this thing.
So that's 200 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
How much does the big healing potion cost?
The
Superior,
superior one.
not to be mistaken with the Michigan one or the Ontario one.
Mm-hmm. Or the eerie one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Huron.
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
that's 1,500.
The Loch Ness potion.
Yeah. Did we want to get the big potion? 1,500 at 5 of us. That'd be 500 a piece. Wait, no, math. 300 a piece.
I still have a normal size healing potion. Mark.
I still have 2 myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I have at least one.
Probably fine.
You know, maybe if we survive, we just then pick it up. You know.
It's like having a keg. You refill the smaller containers.
Okay.
Is this a circular room also?
Yes.
Like, I know we got it. Okay, all right.
100%.
Cool.
Yeah.
And the whole floor is the tree, right?
Yeah, it's like if you have cut an entire tree and it's just a circle of the, yeah.
Annabelle, can I have my gold back, please?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
All of it?
Well, her gold.
Well, if she wants to swipe some, I mean, that's on her. I probably will not see it.
Nah.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you were nice. No, Scotty's been real nice. Been a good friend. I'm not stealing your gold.
Not yet.
Larry, you went to a false sense of security.
Not that I have any reason to think that she's lying about any of this, but I think I would have been somewhat more wary of Nyx, just given the uncertainty we've already discussed. So probably just keeping an eye on her more.
Make me a perception check.
Okay. That's a 14.
You're not sure if you see it or not, but as she's addressing all of you, her eyes keep darting to Corvina. And in particular where Corvina has their book.
Am I a sight for souls these days?
Okay.
Would I
Filing it away.
Yeah.
would I also notice that she's doing that with my passive perception?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right.
You know what? Sky's gonna take the plunge and just buy the whole potion.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
I got it.
Scotty has health
Okay.
potion anxiety.
I do.
Oh, yeah. All right.
In ways to maybe you guys go down.
We're working
Well,
on it.
Pack it into like a little backpack, just like ready.
Right. Got our medic patches on.
I mean that definitely isn't carryover from our non-streamed game where like we almost lost 3 characters in one fight.
Hey, I would like to say it was the rogue who forgot which campaign they were in and accidentally bought a health potion.
Yeah. All right.
Always get the health potion, guys.
Always get the health potion. Okay. She'll be like, is there anything else I can help you with?
Not unless you know anywhere in the woods that have the weird webs going on. Otherwise, we'll just go back to the fruit stall and wait for a guy.
Actually, that reminds me. Corvina and I tried to swing by his stand, and guess who was nowhere to be found?
Who?
I'm guessing
an
not
terrible
guys,
guess.
ain't with them.
You know,
and boy,
Scotty,
right?
Scotty, he was gone.
boy.
The fruit seller,
Bless
the one
our
who was
heart.
supposed to show us where things were, he was gone.
But he seemed so eager to guide us out there.
No.
Really good.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I beg to differ.
Promise. And
He did.
So now we have to go kneecap him because that's
That is what we said we do if he didn't show.
The Fearball Mafia over here.
yeah.
that just seems like city law. Like
Follow
if,
through. It's just follow through with what you
do.
promised.
Yeah.
What
But
exactly do you think humans do?
They lie and kneecap each other.
Okay.
Fair enough.
It's
I mean, lion and kneecapping happens across races, I think.
yeah.
Luckily, I
we're
don't
missing
have any
out.
kneecaps.
The percentage is much higher with.
Kneecapping?
Do I also now have to watch out for halflings? Is this a thing?
No,
I mean,
not.
They are
no,
actually
no,
closer
nothing
to
ridiculous.
kneecap height.
All right.
Well, that's
A lot more dangerous then.
I just love that
Prime
she's been
target.
traveling with the 2 humans of the party this whole time, and we're the ones she's most anxiety about.
it's not anxiety. You guys are definitely gonna kneecap somebody at some point, right? Like it just.
I mean,
No,
it's
that's
one of
Is that
many
true?
options. It's not the number one option.
I mean, you guys also don't have a lot of. You're not like very organized, so it just.
What
we're
does
just
that have to do with anything?
You're just wandering around. Not you, Annabelle.
and
these two.
kneecapping go hand
Because
in hand
you know
here.
it's like you get your. I'll draw it a little picture. I'll draw a map.
Yeah,
Oh
like,
my
God,
God,
if
it
you're
hurts.
like, does you just go for the knees then? Like, why not
No,
the face?
it's-
Is this a
I mean,
concern
you
of yours
would.
because you're so tall?
I'm not that much taller than you. First off, I'm like, no. It's just it goes
We're all
with the
drawing
deceit, and you're just trying to be. Yeah, you're just. You're just trying to get stuff done, and then you lie to somebody, and then your best defense and offense is to kneecap them. You just.
Why is this
That-
item number 1 on the list of like?
It's- There's also the face cutting, backstabbing, you decapitate people all the time. You guys are just really. Honestly, kneecapping is like the least of the concerns that I have now. Now that I really think about it.
But what I'm stuck on, Cloyola, is that you're so focused on it being just humans that do this when everyone is.
Are you arguing this is just normal?
No, not normal. I'm saying that it's not exclusive.
Yeah, like you're really undercutting the trust that I had in you by being like, I'm just gonna start cutting Achilles tendons.
I'm not going to.
I
I'm
do
just
agree
saying
though.
that
All
they could.
races have the capability for these
Exactly.
tasks.
There's a predisposition for violence in humans, is all I'm saying. Like, prove me wrong.
Like how DM is like crying.
The DM has gone to the group chat. She can't. Scotty wants to know Nyx's reaction to all this as this is going down.
Good question.
Nyx is probably just nodding. She's like, yeah, he was due to that.
It's like, okay, I acknowledge humans have perpetrated a lot of violence in the world, but
Scotty is like taking notes. Take out the knee, stab the face, hit him in the head. Okay.
They're not bad strategies. It's just.
Wow.
There's that.
That's
I mean, I
Corey's
feel like
reaction.
stabbing ranks higher than kneecapping in
It-
terms of like
Agreed.
Well,
common.
that's from the front when you guys are just doing your normal human war stuff.
You can
But-
stab from any angle.
Exactly. Yeah. I stab people from behind him. I like monsters and things like from behind.
Literally all the time.
That's all I do.
That's
Stab
that's
from
her
any
job,
angle.
though.
I mean, to be fair, you're only
Oh my
like
God.
one step removed away from human.
I narrow my eyes at Annabelle. Hey,
Oh,
remember
sure.
when we were
Scale
here like
change.
yesterday and we had things that we bought from Nyx? Didn't we buy things like information or tests?
Oh, you paid her to look at items?
Yeah,
Yes.
I did. Let's see who the little pin calls as long as we're here. Just get back on track.
Ooh. Oh, okay. okay, but like point of order, if they lie and they kneecap isn't going on the quote list. Like
I'm on it. Actually, does anyone have a time marker for this? This is getting a whole clip.
yeah.
Probably a little short of 2 hours.
All right, awesome. I'll find
Like
it.
1:45-ish.
Guys, please watch our clips. This is me staying up at 3 and 4 in the morning, finding them absolutely hilarious, going through videos and making clips.
And
Wait,
then
I'm
sending
like,
them
it's
to
sort
us
of
at like
yeah.
3 and 4 in the morning.
It's
Yep,
sort of the
yep.
3-hour mark. So try like 2:45.
Yeah.
2:45.
Two-
Okay, awesome.
Well, we're at 2:40 right now, so it'll be less than that.
2:38.
I'll find it.
Um.
Thank
Okay.
you, chat.
Okay, so you asked about the little RH broachy thing.
No brooch.
So, she will slide it over to you, and indicate that it is a, it's not that it will call a particular person. It's actually that when you, and she holds it up and indicates to give her your hand, and she puts it on top and then like closes your hand around it. Now don't do this, but because you may need it tonight, just hold it tight and think help. But don't think it in common. Think it in Elvish.
Ooh.
And a champion will help you.
Oh. Interesting. I
It can
tuck
only
it in one of my
be-
little pockets.
There is a, for lack of a better term, cooldown, or I guess D&D it's a recharge. Not technically, it's more of a cooldown. That you could only use it once every 3 long rests.
She's totally going to use that in the next fight pit.
Yeah, let me just call Loxley over real quick.
That's the only one that's going to be
I
a
mean,
two. You're just going
totally
to hold
not.
up the locket like, Loxley, get over here.
And it'll be
Loxley, I need
Minerva
help.
with Loxley. And
Yeah, what now, Loxley? I mean, totally normal stuff. What was I writing?
Once every 3 long rests, calls a champion.
Thank you. It was not.
Yeah.
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 Cardos are just Loxley. Come help.
Loxley, help me, elf.
You're my
Just-
only hope.
Yeah.
Texting.
I'm glad you said it. I was thinking it.
Between the two of us.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Oh yeah, we're
I'm
the
sorry.
nerds.
Yeah, we're the nerds.
All right.
Not like all of us have like nerd crap in the background of our like frames over here.
I'm gonna put that in my pocket and
More on
just
that wall.
take a step back.
And Annabelle, she'll give you back the blood that she didn't use.
Oh, okay, cool.
So she'll let you know that she used, and you notice that like half of the amount is gone.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And it roughly equates to the amount that's in the other bottle. that you have, or well, that Bjorn has.
Ew.
Okay. Gross. All right. Cool.
Tasty.
Uh,
At least it's your own.
that's true. What color is that potion that I've got for her?
It's kind of a shimmery, it's iridescent, so it looks like red and then like with blue shimmer. So for the most part,
Cool.
it's red, but then like when you twist it in the light, you see the blue.
Cool.
Nyx. Somber weaves.
Kinda...
What color is their blood?
I haven't cut one open.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but if you she hands you an empty metal vial, and if you have an opportunity and can get some of the venom.
Does it need to be alive or dead?
Maybe don't tarry, but
Okay.
know, recently deceased is fine.
I take the flask. Unless Scotty wants it. But...
Well, she can hand it over to you. I think Bjorn has the flask.
It's up to you.
Nope, it's written. It's law. I'm writing in pen.
Scotty's like, I gotta get that venom.
I have
Gotta
a
defeat
job.
I gotta defeat Spider-Woman and get venom.
I have a task.
Oh my god. Like that.
Just nerds.
I've committed DM murder. Sorry.
I mean, don't make me go get my Spider-Woman hoodie. It's the costume, so like it's
Mm.
nice.
Just
Nice.
everyone go get a new hoodie now. That's
yeah.
another break.
Everyone break. We gotta get X-Men. Go.
Right.
I have a Magneto helmet.
My wings over
Yeah.
here for Phoenix.
I have a storm costume somewhere.
I've got pieces of Gambit.
That's for another episode.
Yeah.
I'll be dressed up as X-Men. I love
You
it.
can be Mystique dressed as someone else.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Mhm.
Mystique in street clothes.
Okay, I just had an idea for a
Oh, God.
one shot,
no.
and it's not as on the nose as you think it is. It's about 2 steps adjacent from that.
I'm
And
here for it.
And that's all I'm gonna say because
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Write it down so you don't forget it.
oh, I'm writing it down right now.
Okay. Harassing you later. And by later, I mean in an hour.
Yes.
The X-Men are very important. We all know this.
Yes,
we all
They are.
Okay. Anyone have anything else? Otherwise, I have some things that I need to work on.
We have an awkward teenager to go find.
Mm.
All right. Thank you.
I guess I trust that Annabelle has already talked to Nyx about whatever. So I'm like, Sweet.
Weird human hand motion.
That's
Do they always do this?
All of them.
Do they?
it's the sign for kneecapping.
God.
No, it,
Kyola's gonna be the secret kneecapper out of all of us.
Right? I was like, I gotta try it. I gotta try it.
Just
Like,
once.
I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about, and it's just downhill from there.
yep.
Oh, just makes my knees.
Yep.
Speaking of just downhill from there,
Oh boy.
Oh.
is there
That's a-
anything else that you wanted to do? That was me. That was a bad segue. It's fine.
Yeah. It's-
I like my segues
That's
to be
fine.
slightly ominous. And I feel like I've done that, so let's transition unless anybody else
Yeah.
says anything they want to ask next.
All right, so how do we find an awkward teenager?
Can I do my quick outside the shop thing?
Yes,
Ooh.
absolutely. Outside the shop
what?
thing.
Yes.
Is it a circle from the outside, or is it square to match the other buildings
It's
around it?
square to match the other buildings around it.
Can I touch the outside, and does it feel like stone, or is it hand going through to a tree?
It's hand going through to a tree.
Oh, fuck this place. And then I'm just gonna bend down and talking to Marty Jr., I'm gonna be like, hey, buddy, here's some more bacon. Just hang out around here and keep an eye on anyone who comes out of the store. Let me know. Just pile of bacon, leaving the dog, following everyone else.
All right. And then Kyla goes inside. Scene. Now everybody is leaving. Nyx is on a quest to find an awkward teenager. Potentially.
See if she would have any idea where to find him. Where he might hide.
So if we go back to where the fruit stand should be, surely the other vendors know him or where he lives.
That's true. That's a good idea, yeah. Sure.
All right.
When in doubt, ask a coworker.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't tell you.
This is a kindness.
Have you ever held a job?
Yeah, you're not supposed to tell people where your coworkers are. It's like job 101.
Yeah.
We're worried about him, you know.
Fine.
I just want to know when she's coming in for her shift. Like, no, spray bottle.
It's
Sorry.
Oh,
but maybe we can convince them. Do as we say, not as we do.
we could probably.
All right. So you head back to the bazaar. There is still no fruit stall.
Is there like an obvious empty spot, or have people kind of already overtaken where it usually goes?
People have already overtaken it now.
So whoever took the spot.
It's not like a single. It's more like, oh, look, there's more room. Let's
Okay.
spread.
Is there any stall or shopkeeper that looks familiar from the first day we came? Especially Scotty, since she was around the area for a while.
Yeah, make me a perception check with advantage.
Ooh, thank you,
You're
DM.
welcome.
Okay, because that one was a 2, but the 15 plus the 1 is a 16.
All right. So you see a young man with he looks like maybe he's in his mid-20s, and he has like a little bit of a mustache and then like patchy bits, kind of like he's trying to grow the beard but can't, but he can grow a mustache, and so he has leaned into that.
Oh.
And you recognize him because you're kind of like that's unfortunate, but you know. You're like, you should see the men back at my clan with the full beard, like braided beards, and yeah.
We gotta get this kid some proper meat, get some actual hair growing on him.
Some beard oil, maybe.
Scotty's gonna point him out to the group, like, hey, he was around. I recognize him from when I was at the stall. He was close by, parked to him.
Did
Shall we
you
see if he...
talk to him at all,
Yeah.
or I don't.
Oh, no, he didn't want to buy any fruit, so
I should have expected that answer.
That's fair.
You should talk to him.
I love
'Cause
this
we
party
work
so
there.
much.
We work for the fruit stand. Wink, wink.
I mean,
just gonna
Scotty
shake
can
my
go
head.
and talk, but you all saw what happened at the sheriff, so I'll go.
I mean, maybe he wants to talk to a cute girl. I don't know.
I'll go up to him. I'm going up to him and talking to him already.
Bless your heart, Annabelle.
Thank you. I'm also walking with Annabelle, just.
Oi.
Oi.
Morning. We're looking for Aiden. His stall's gone. Any idea where he might have gotten off to?
No.
Come on. He's not in trouble. It's fine.
No, he probably is in trouble. He's a fucker.
Well, a little bit.
That's fair. Do you know where he would be doing fuckery?
I mean,
Or where he lives? I'm trying to.
kind of looks. Oi, weren't you that group from yesterday that were yelling at? Yeah, you pointing at Annabelle. Yeah, you were yelling at him. You threatened him, right?
Maybe? That's a strong word.
And then points back to Bjorn and be like, yeah, you threatened him.
We
And
were
how do
having
you feel about
Probably jump
friendly
town.
conversation.
that? Yeah.
Where would he go?
If he
I mean,
didn't
I don't
jump
care.
town, where would he be though? Oh Jesus!
Fucking hell.
He's always chasing after the. What's her name? Has the bookstore. Yeah, her.
Yeah. What's your vibe on that whole thing, by the way?
It's creepy. He's
All right,
creepy.
great. Yeah, he is.
He's an ass.
Yeah, he didn't
He's the worst.
come off super well.
Mm-mm. All right.
you-
Well,
Do you want to buy some bread?
I actually haven't had breakfast yet, so yeah.
Sure.
Not buy like I'll buy like a small like a roll or something.
Yeah,
It's just for fun.
like 2 copper.
Great.
Yeah.
Sure, buy some bread.
My go-to Red Fair thing.
Yeah.
Just buy a loaf of bread and just eat it all day.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so I would like some.
Get your own.
Oh, be feisty today, little one.
I'm tired.
Hey, you made the same money as the rest of us.
Do indeed. All right, buy some bread.
So bread, yes. Beer, no.
Yeah.
It's the hops, not the
I
weed.
still
Come on.
need some carbs. I mean, I may be slender and sexy, but
No one
I
can turn
still
down
need
bread.
my carbs.
Nothing else Corvina has done has raised suspicion until she turned down, or they turned down mead. The minute they turned down mead, it
Well,
was
like-
instant suspicion for the Vikings. Like, hold
How
on.
can you turn down meat?
What
Thought it was the
do?
Chianti, but well,
Turning back to cart keeper, does everyone keep their carts at home, or is there a central place where you all store your little food carts?
No, we're responsible for our own cart, and you have to supply your own cart. You want to keep an eye on it, otherwise, fuckers will steal it.
Mm-hmm.
This
So you have
sounds like a lovely
No
town
idea
you
where
have.
he lived.
No, do you keep tabs on, like,
You might have discussed neighborhoods. I don't know.
You might have hung out once in a while.
No, do I seem
Doesn't
like
matter.
somebody who'd hang out
It's-
with him?
No, you
Fair.
don't. It's
Yeah.
not what you meant. Okay, all right.
Well,
Wait,
I think we need to talk to the bookseller.
that's what I was
Yeah.
saying.
Also, yeah.
All right. Well,
All right, thanks.
thank you, sir.
Do you want to buy any more bread?
I'm good.
Maybe
Thanks.
tomorrow.
I'll flip him a silver and take a bear claw.
Oh no,
Really
that's at the
overkill.
other shop over there.
Bread, pastries.
He doesn't even have bear claw. Okay, no, I don't want anything. Never mind.
I've got
Take my silver though.
I've got some ham and cheese pinwheels if you like that.
No, we're talking again. Yeah, I'll take one. Yeah.
I didn't know there was meat in the equation.
It's making me hungry. I'm getting so hungry. All this
No,
red
right?
talk.
That still costs less than a silver, so he still keeps that silver,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
I'll take
Alright,
one
since
too.
this is potentially a place we're gonna be going back to in the future. Hi, I'm Scotty. What's your name?
Lord.
I wasn't gonna ask. I didn't think we'd come back, but this is looking promising.
Francis.
No, baby.
Nice to meet you, Francis.
At least it's not Benny.
Maybe that's his middle name.
But he has all the horses.
But he's on the
So-
wrong side of the river.
Someone liked it. That was. All right, to the bookstore.
To the bookstore.
To the bookstore.
Is Evelyn there?
Is
Olivia?
Olivia?
Evelyn?
For Evie. She's a librarian. Have you met her?
We're in the mummy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. This also got very. Okay, we're good. Keep going. This jumped so many different parallels. I'm really confused now.
The bookstore's closed.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Damn it.
I'm gonna go around back,
Well, there's
just
a
walking
sign on
around
the door
back,
or
just
anything,
doing us.
Just
Is it just a matter of like hours, or is it something else? Like,
what? Like right now? What has happened? It's
yeah,
basically.
like is there like a sign on the? Is there like a sign on the door like open X time to this time? Are we are we like there before opening? Is that what's going? Or is it like weirdly closed?
It's weirdly closed. Like most other
Don't-
shops are open, and like there's no posted hours, but it's dark.
Are there windows? Can we look through the windows?
Is there like a second floor or
Is
like
there?
like apartment above type thing?
Yeah, it's one of those. So the like the two-story where the first story is a smaller footprint than the second story, and so yes, there is an upstairs. It's dark.
I lean over
Both
to
floors
Annabelle and
are
I'm
dark.
like, "You're good at lockpicking, right?"
I think we're on the same wavelength here. Yeah, on the same page. Yeah, I go around.
And I'm also gonna lean over and be like, maybe the back though.
I was thinking that too, and yeah, go around to the back door.
I'm sort of keeping a lookout, acting casual.
Thank you.
Okay.
Super
Roll me a stealth check with advantage because you have a lookout.
Ooh,
Or two.
24.
Okay. You're reasonably confident no one saw you dart back there.
Okay.
Now,
Try to get the back door open.
yep. Roll your thieves' tools.
Okay. 17.
17. So you click and get it open.
Peek inside.
Peek inside. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, shit.
Oh, buddy.
Ooh, natural 20. Which is 25.
As you
Your face.
as you start to like push in the door, you hear the click, and it gives you a time to immediately make the reaction, and you drop your shoulder back as a dart comes flying out, and like you see it pass by your nose.
There is another one.
No.
And I gotta peek inside again. It's like, okay.
Repeat, because we lost your audio for the first part of that.
Oh, just gonna like now that the dart has gone off, I'm gonna like peek inside again. Just like crossing fingers that there's nothing else that'll go off.
Yeah. doesn't seem like anything else is gonna go off.
Okay.
So.
Did the dart hit like another wall?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, it probably it would have like it wouldn't have made it that far, so it like eventually curved and hit the ground.
I'm gonna go pick up the dart and look at it, sniff it. I don't know, see what normal things you do with the dart.
Yeah. Make me an investigation check.
Oh God, it is. Oh, everything locked. Ooh, natural 19.
Fairly confident that that is poisoned.
Mm.
Mm.
Cool.
Good thing you dodged that, Annabelle.
Yeah.
Also, upon closer inspection, that dart it's unusual. It's not quite like the quill from a porcupine, but it has a similar shape and look to it.
Okay, noted. Does it change anything if my perception ends up being 24?
It's as if it is a long, thin fang.
Was that a real sound effect?
I maybe switched out the sounds.
What's going on in the shop?
What is going on?
Okay, that's not how you spell fang. I will just note that.
Mm-hmm.
Compliment Annabelle on her dexterity and just stand off to the side a little bit as she goes in.
Overkill security for a bookshop.
Yeah,
It definitely is.
This is a lot for just a bookstore, right? Like I'm not.
Yeah, between this and the fruit cellar, there's
something going on.
They're up to something. It's.
Let's see if we can't find anything else. Be careful. There may be other things around here if the door was guarded like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll start getting a look around inside. I'm gonna go straight for upstairs, whatever the second floor is.
Okay. It's dark in there.
Yeah, fuck.
So, are you looking at anything or are you just going straight upstairs?
Don't do it now. I'm gonna produce flame after I fall. Annabelle.
Just a quick look around the ground floor before heading upstairs.
Okay, make me a perception check at disadvantage, because I assume you don't have dark vision.
Boy, I do not.
Yep.
Oh no. Damn it, it's an 8.
Nothing catches your eye.
Okay. I don't see anything.
Poke around as well.
Scotty's keeping watch up front if Bjorn's heading back.
Okay. So darting upstairs. You make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 19.
Okay. So as you're, darting up the stairs, you just narrowly miss webbing.
For those of us staying on the first floor, I would like to check out where that dart fired from.
All right. You taking a look at the door, you see that the handle had a rope that was attached to it, so that when the not the handle, but yeah, the handle. So basically, once the door was pushed open, it fired from a projectile that was a little bit back from the door.
Is it like a piece of equipment that you can remove?
Yes. Just make me a dexterity check if you want to remove it so that it'll be intact.
Sure, yeah, I'll do that. It'll be fine. It'll totally go well. It's not. That's a 6.
6. You, like, as you start to try to remove it, you hear something like bending, and so you're like, I'm probably not going to be able to do this without completely breaking it.
Yes. Okay, yeah, I'll not completely break it and just leave it be.
All right. What's everybody else doing?
I think I'm just gonna sort of wander around and do a cursory loop on the first floor of kind of like, is anything immediately out of place or strange?
Nothing really on the first floor is strange or out of place. It
Okay.
seems very much like what you saw before.
Did we all head upstairs then?
I would have heard Annabelle like yell a little bit when she
Yeah.
narrowly missed the webs.
Right.
And as Annabelle, as you get your footing and you
Mhm.
look up, you see encased in web Aiden, as well as a male that you don't recognize.
Oh shit!
So this building is set up such that we cannot see, right?
Cannot what?
Can't see that.
Correct.
Okay.
I would
Hearing-
say it's a
Right.
upstairs, and then there's a basically a little landing.
Like
but-
a landing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If Scotty was
Get on up here!
if
Go on
Scotty
up.
was keeping front up, keeping
don't
watch
know.
up front, does she hear anything?
The front. Make
Probably.
me a perception check. See if you hear
'Kay.
anything.
13.
You vaguely hear like something kind of coming from up top or upstairs. Kind of like a thud, not like a Bjorn fell down thud, smaller thud.
And,
And-
does it look like anyone's being
oh,
really
shit.
super?
Kind of.
A quick glance at the market. Does it look like anyone's being like, "Wow, that's really fucking weird"?
No one else
Alright, then.
probably heard it because they weren't listening for it or paying attention.
Scotty's gonna casually make her way around back.
All right.
I'm gonna hurry up to see what Annabelle's up to.
Gonna also go up.
Also
slightly
looks up.
more.
Oh, are you looking up?
I'm looking at where I see the webs.
I mean, I'm also like at the bottom of the
Is there
stairs with
something
my
else?
produced flames, like looking up the stairs.
Is there something else to see?
There's clearly something else. Just
So as you
Oh my
look,
God.
as you look up onto the ceiling, you see a woman like
This is very different.
plastered with like all of her arms backwards.
All of her arms.
All of
All
her
two of them?
arms, like she is flat on the top of
all,
the
6 of them?
ceiling. She has long dark hair that is hanging down. She has 6 arms and then two normal like looking legs. Her skin is gray. Her eyes are bright, glowing red. She opens up her mouth and it extends unnaturally long. She has these protruding fangs that come out of the top of her mouth. She meets your eyes and then lets out this skull searing screech, and then she vanishes.
This bitch.
bullshit.
Wow.
What the fuck? Where did she go? What the fuck? What?
Were we close enough to see that, or did only Annabelle see that?
You were running up. No, she was pointing out the bodies in the web, and then you all started looking up.
Okay.
I'm assuming Scotty heard that from the back door.
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna keep watch at the back door to make sure nothing comes out. She doesn't know what's going on.
What the fuck?
Do I recognize the second body? As the only person who's seen Soren in real life.
Oh, no, you don't recognize the second
No,
body.
it's Beyonce. It's the other boy.
I'm gonna guess, yeah.
Okay.
Is Andrew a keeper?
Well, that answers that.
Yeah. Fucking hell. So is that her?
It must be, right? I mean,
Definitely, yes. That's.
But no,
But it's
I mean, well, obviously that was the thing. But was that Olivia?
it seems
Olivia's not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are there any?
how
Have we
much of a
explored the whole
resemblance-
thing?
We haven't.
How much of a resemblance between Olivia and the Spider Woman was there?
The gray of her hair very much matches the gray of the skin. The face, you can kind of see it. The shape of the brow and the shape of the cheekbones.
I mean, it's a hypothesis to go on for now.
Should see if we can get them down.
Yeah.
If you poke them, do they move? They're like dead.
Yeah, are they alive?
Yeah. Like.
They're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I able to carefully get them down without becoming like ensnared or otherwise?
You using your axe, you can probably cut them away from the web that has them on against the kind of against the wall. But without getting in close with something like a dagger, you're not going to be able to completely free them without potentially risking touching it.
If I burn the web, will it burn them, or will it just kind of burn away?
Make me an intelligence check.
Jesus.
I'm good with just getting them down without like a full
I mean, we could also.
bitering.
If they're dead, then it's not urgent. We can come back for them.
It's 19. Is that intelligence check?
Okay, so you're
Cool.
fairly confident that like fire would burn away the web. It would probably also burn a body.
Yeah.
We should tell the sheriff.
We should definitely tell the sheriff. I
They're
don't even know
here.
that we need to
Well, because
cut
then
them
they can.
down, really. Like, what do we need these bodies for?
But what if she comes back?
To
Scotty's
eat
still watching
them?
the back door, by the way.
They're
case
already
something-
dead, right?
It's still in the house. and
Yeah,
it's going
I
to leave.
don't know why we care if, like, we have to eventually fight her, and it'd be nicer to fight her not in this enclosed space.
Of course it would.
Yeah. We don't want her eating
Didn't
the
Nick
body.
tell us?
Why not? They're not our bodies.
Because of respect for the dead?
Exactly.
They're already dead. Like, let's just go. Let's tell the sheriff, and let's go. I want to
mean-
say, see if we can find this in the woods. Someone knows where this person is in the woods.
Listen, I know they're just a couple of idiot boys, but they
Okay,
deserve better than
question.
this.
Exactly.
Yes, somebody else will come and cut them down. That's not. We're not grave diggers.
Corvina.
Have Ray of Frost. If I freeze the web, would that make it brittle and then we can break the bodies off, or I try that?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, here we go. That was a 10. Sorry.
It's not as effective as you kind of figured it
Sorry.
would be.
So
I'm
better
going
good
to
idea
at
than
least
burning
start
them.
cutting them down. I'm going to
Yeah.
start cutting them down.
Yeah.
Hey, but didn't Nyx tell us we're not supposed to touch it or something?
Just as long as we're careful.
Yeah.
We can't just
Wearing
leave them.
gloves?
We cannot just leave them here.
We can't just leave them. It's just.
I mean, we're in the middle of a town, and we could tell the sheriff, and this would be evidence, and you're just touching evidence, is what you're doing.
I think the evidence
Tampering.
is
Tampering with the evidence. okay.
very obvious.
If you want to go tell the sheriff, then go. We're not leaving them here.
So why don't you go and
Does the bookshop have a sending stone?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I'm gonna angrily stomp downstairs. Remember, it has a sending stone, and go to the sending stone.
Does Scotty see Kyola angrily stopping down the stairs as she's keeping watch from the back?
Don't
Absolutely.
let me burn bodies.
Absolutely.
Don't want to
She's just
leave.
gonna peer and then like peer out like I'm not even gonna ask.
All right, I'm gonna go to the sending stone board.
Yep. You see the sheriff labeled. You see. You also see like Quizzic's store is labeled, and you know the Broken Coin Inn is labeled. You also notice that there's a Broken Coin Inn private.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm. Noted. Is there a sending stone for Nyx?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I'll just sending stone the sheriff, I guess. Message.
All right. What are you sending?
Miss Sheriff, you might want to come over to the bookstore. We've found something disturbing. It's interesting. At your
That's it.
leisure. What?
You can keep talking, but it cuts off at
Presently, whenever you feel like it. Thank you. That totally worked, guys. She's coming.
And me.
And so
We're
you,
still working on
as
getting
you,
the body
as
drum.
you're hearing or as you're doing that with the stone, all right, I'll be on my way. Here, come through the stone.
Is there like a broom I can
Neat.
use to like?
Put the legs out of the way.
Stop poking it. And you were worried about being disrespectful. You're just knocking him off the ceiling with a broom.
I'm trying to get the webs out
He's
of the
getting
way.
out the webs.
Scotty's just gonna kind of lean into the door. It's like, so we're just gonna tell her we broke in, right? Or did we
were
find the door
concerned.
open?
She's dealt
It's
with enough
called
of our shit.
investigating.
What are they gonna do? Arrest us again?
Yes! Very much so. Those cells
As
were
lo-
empty this morning. There's room.
As long as I'm behind the counter, is there not like a ledger, but things that are not a ledger that would be of interest? You know, books, drawings, maps, maybe maps to things.
Ooh, there. Make me an investigation check.
Jesus Christ. It's gonna go worse this time. Oh yeah, that's a natural one.
no.
So I don't think I've ever seen paper before.
Oh no.
Well, you have been drawing on animal
Oh,
organs,
yeah,
so
you find so you find you find some very cute journals, like that are nothing's written in them. They're blank journals, but like one has the kind of like a printing of a raccoon on the cover. And
Oh,
love a callback.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, I'm gonna take that. Just put it right on in my bag.
call your name.
Are you ever gonna write in it?
No.
Once I come up with my ultimate story, I will. start writing it.
I come up with
There
a
it is.
perfect AG character to match the notebook.
Right.
been working on a novel.
Really even thinking about it.
Thinking about it.
So
I
one
felt that,
raccoon
like,
notebook.
In my soul when you asked, "Are you gonna write in it?"
Listen, we don't need to go into how many
Oh,
blank
wow.
notebooks we all have.
I have yeeted them all out of my life. I'm free.
What's that one?
But what if you suddenly want to write again, just angsty poems?
So we have this beautiful technology here.
But sometimes it just feels so much better to just write it in, I don't know, fountain pen.
You should know I have
In your journal.
This is my devil.
215 notes in Evernote.
What's bad is I
Evernote
have a
is-
stack of them in all different colors.
Scotty's gonna like
There's more.
try and position herself so she can see the back door to make sure nothing else is coming in or out, but then also keep an eye for the sheriff so like she knows that they're around back.
Is the sheriff gonna come around back?
I know she's probably gonna try for the front door first.
Yeah.
We'll probably figure it out.
Yeah, you eventually see the sheriff walking up, kind of muttering under her breath. What's going on?
I have no idea. They're all inside.
All right. She walks past you and heads in.
Scotty keeps watching.
Turns on the light. Sees
Witchcraft.
We didn't want to be seen inside.
From this, you hear
Well,
Scotty like
also-
peering and like, guys, you're creating a lot of noise on the outside. You're being really obvious.
Listen, we were not the ones.
We didn't make that horrifying scream.
That wasn't? I thought it was one of you guys screaming. That's why I came around.
Nope.
No.
That's fucking spider lady. Right. Sheriff, hi.
Hi.
Spider lady. Sliding here. She disappeared.
Okay.
So,
And then just point
We
up at
found-
them.
yeah.
This is new kind of gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do think we found your missing boy. Zoe.
Yeah. And another one who just went missing, and well, one of your witnesses, too.
All right. Does damn it, like walks back downstairs, goes to the sending stone, and like grabs the one for Nyx and sends a message of more or less with the content of got anything that can, I got a couple of bodies, got anything that can make quick work of all this webbing. I don't know, it's glowing green. And then
Somber weave.
Fire.
Scotty's still at the back door, but she can hear it.
somber weave, I don't know. Like puts it down, goes back upstairs, doesn't even wait to see if Nick's got it or not.
Does Nyx respond?
Yes, you hear that she does have something, but that it won't be ready until tomorrow. So try to cut them down as best you can.
Scotty's just gonna look over at Keela like, are you gonna tell him or am I gonna tell him?
I mean, would you have even heard that? I was also thinking they were already cut down, right?
I think we're
Did we-
working on it.
Did we
Or-
successfully get
No,
them
we
down?
did not.
Okay.
So I need dexterity checks from those who are
Jesus, I'm gonna burn
All
this
right.
The
building
sheriff
down.
is just there with a scorecard ready to go.
You leave, you're on the scout.
Boyo. Does this count as an effect I can see? I have advantage on dex checks against effects I can see.
Does this count?
I don't know. I mean, I can
attacking
see
you?
it.
hang
Do
on.
you feel threatened?
It's not a creature, right?
I rolled an 18.
I got a 13.
It technically, based on the wording of this, is the web is technically an effect that you can see.
Oh.
It's like stationary. Okay. Thank you, DM.
It is
Alright,
technically an effect.
On a technicality, thank you, DM. I have rolled a 19.
All right.
Yay!
Bless the technicality.
For real.
How loud are sending stones now that I think about it? Is it only the person holding it who can hear it, or is it like a walkie-talkie?
It's actually
It just says like
it's only the person who can hear it because who's holding it technically because it's inside the response is inside your head.
I did not know that. Good to know.
Oh.
it says random Scotty shouting in the background, like interspersed.
Did I hear that? I saw someone sending a message. Did I hear the response?
In character, totally.
Okay, yeah. Had to read that. So yeah, Bjorn, you're able to cut one down. Annabelle, what was your
13.
13?
Yeah.
It's slow going.
Mhm.
Particularly because you don't have tools that are like a rapier is not exactly the easiest thing to go cutting someone down
No.
with webbing, and you kind of don't feel comfortable enough to use your daggers because you'd have to be getting up that close to it.
Shit, I'm exhausted. Now that was a better roll. Okay, we're good.
Okay. You're eventually able to do it. It's just awkward and slow.
All right. Well, fair enough.
Whereas Bjorn is just like slink, shrink, shrink, done.
Yeah.
I am also
Thud.
significantly taller.
This
than
is true. He
Annabelle,
does have
so
that going for him. That does
it's not
help.
crazy that I would just have a better angle.
Probably not the first time you've had to save somebody from a web.
Hmm.
No?
Noted.
I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever dealt with a giant spider
Are you
before.
guessing? Are you?
Never mind, apparently not.
Do we have giant spiders in Valkyr? I don't know.
I just assumed we had everything
It's-
like weird and odd in Valkyr.
It's Australia.
It's Australia, but like,
Viking Australia.
Everything is trying to kill you.
Oh.
Is Scotty just imagining like a dinner plate sized, like normal big spider versus like a giant?
Scotty legitimately has no idea what's going on. All she heard was the scream.
Yeah.
She's been watching to make sure nothing is trying to leave or come back in.
mhm.
Okay. She's like, dang, a spider this big killed those two boys, huh?
Oh, suckers.
So,
Spider's twice that big in the homeland.
Yeah.
I don't know, judging by Bjorn's reaction, I don't know if we even have spiders in Valkyr anymore.
I don't know. Like, this is Shelob level.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
just
this
watched
is
that
big scary.
yesterday.
Man.
all of the people who are in the room with the webbing, make me a perception check.
It's
19?
I don't remember my exhaustion this time.
I'm gonna.
Wow. Roll the 5.
16.
That was nice.
I want to say dirty 20. Let me double check.
Is the sheriff still in the room?
The sheriff has come back down the stairs and
Oh, I didn't go upstairs.
is looking at, kind of just investigating the downstairs. So, Annabelle and Bjorn, as you have cut them down, you see that the webbing kind of like has this movement. The glow has this movement to it, and it's not it doesn't seem random, and you get the distinct feeling you're being watched.
Oh my.
Ah.
OMG.
Does something feel off to you about that?
Yeah, something about the webbing.
I think we should get out of here, maybe.
I think you're right. Yeah, let's go.
We go downstairs.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
Going.
The sheriff's like, did you get them cut down? Is everything all right?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's just something weird about those webs. I don't know, it's like that feeling like you're being watched. I don't know, it's odd, it's strange. When we were talking to Nyx, she said something about the webs having some sort of like magical properties, being able to transport people that were wrapped up in them to the Shadowfell. But but I don't know about whatever the hell that was. That weird feeling that we were getting from it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, are your folks can they handle the bodies stuff?
I think what we'll do is I'll lock up that and lock up the shop, and just until Nyx can come back with a potion to help clean up the web, then we'll take care of it then.
Alright.
The real problem now is that thing is still out there.
That
Yeah.
is true.
And our lead on where to go to find it is bed upstairs.
Mm.
Can I just throw up detect magic real quick?
Yes.
It's background crows.
Yeah, sorry.
It was perfect.
Holy.
Detect magic crows.
Gross.
That's all I wanted.
I'm like, I'm trying to go for a
right.
an ominous vibe, but you know, then crows. Not quite the ominous vibe.
Suddenly crows.
They're
Suddenly corvids. There we go.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just thinking about the crowing.
Oh, God. Anywho, detect magic. So there's a whole lot of magical whatnot coming from above you. You get the vibe that it's the web. And other than that, not really anything else is pinging.
So what screamed?
That was a spider lady.
Yeah.
If
She was
I
in here?
walk up there,
Where'd she go?
Great question. Just disappeared into thin air.
Scotty's gonna go upstairs to the room then. And
Be
kinda
careful.
Here, we just went
Don't touch
downstairs.
anything.
I'm
Yeah,
not
we'll
touching,
have to
I'm not
learn.
touching. But if she comes back,
And
she's
I'm
probably gonna come
also-
back for the bodies.
I'm following
Oh,
Scotty to double check the magic is actually just the webs and not other things. And
Listen,
the
if she
webs. I
comes
don't like
back for
this
the bodies,
game.
that saves us having to track her down.
We also have to fight her in this tiny room.
That you do.
Just go up the stairs. Just
Yeah,
go.
Scotty's going up the stairs and she's kind of gonna,
Don't touch anything.
I'm not gonna touch anything, I'm gonna look.
Maybe I should go with Scotty. I mean, I do have some dark vision and, you know,
I mean,
my frost blast. Maybe I should go with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with you. Come on.
So just kind of keep an eye, quick glance around the room. So bodies are on the floor, webs being creepy, I assume. Anything?
All right. Who
Else?
is going upstairs with Scotty?
me.
You don't have to follow the dumb Viking if you don't want to.
I was gonna go up to like just
Okay.
peek around the corner and make sure that the webs were the only magical thing.
Okay. Would you like me to go in
Pharaoh?
first, or would you like to just peek?
Yes, I would love
Okay.
to use you as a human shield. That'd be
All
perfect.
right, Scotty will use her shield and be a human shield for the Furblog who is convinced
Double
that humans just kneecap whatever that is. She's gonna go.
Yeah,
All
get
right.
in there and kneecap them.
You see.
Very carefully, not touch anything that looks like it doesn't belong in a room.
All right. You see, you walk in and it's covered in green glowing web. There's web all along the wall, the ceiling. There's parts where the web has been like formed into these columns. And it's on the ground is the two bodies that have been cut away. They're just laying there limply, and you see that there's like a glowing presence that is moving through the web, and then it like at about eye level just kind of stops. And then
At a distance? Oh, let me just fire blast it at a distance real quick.
and then
And then?
Coming into existence, you see the spider lady,
I want to throw my fucking hammer.
and that's where we're gonna
produce
call
flame.
it.
Ah!
No! I wanted to fire blast them. I love fire blast.
Shit.
So anyway, I started
Lieutenant.
blasting.
I told you we should have just burned this building to the ground. And no one listened to me.
It's always the fire with you.
You still can. You can start the fire now. We'll just run.
You didn't start the fire.
Not
It
yet,
was always
anyway.
I mean, it was always burning.
Yeah. When the world was turning.
So
But
we
guys,
will-
look on the bright side. We don't got to
didn't
have
light
a
it,
spider
but we're
hunt
trying to light
now. Investigation done. We just gotta kill a bitch.
I
If
just
you
gotta
stay for
create a
long
new
enough-
map. I was actively like trying to be like, what map do I have available that I can just throw you guys in and on, and then I was like, wait, I'm not gonna start combat at this point in time.
Did you ever consider second floor story of the bookstore as the combat area? Was that ever a consideration?
No, not really.
This is just the like
What have
freeze
we
frame and then the
done?
outro music, and it's like next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Freeze frame on our screaming faces.
You're probably wondering how we got here.
So for
I knew it.
for those in the Discord, I will drop an image of what this creature looks like. See if I can get it
Nice.
Oh, God.
without getting too much of the details in there.
Purple love, that's beautiful.
That's exactly the reference I was making. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Actually, I think that's fine.
Yes.
Oh god.
You'll get to see its wisdom and charisma modifiers.
You know how hopeless of a
Actually, no, I
situation we're
can
in.
probably adapt that. Anyway, you guys don't need to sit here while I futz with this.
Oh my
I'm like
gosh.
fixated now, though. All right.
Just wanted to
Okay. So yeah, I hope you all had fun. Let's go around and do our shout outs. If there's any like personal projects you want to call out, feel free to do so. Dusty.
Hey, I'm Dusty, short for Elegant Feather Duster. You can mainly find this on Instagram, Elegant Feather Duster, Twitter, Elegant Feather. This is old news now, but I guess the most interesting thing I've done lately is I'm on Disney Plus. It's the 616 documentary, and I'm in the cosplay episode, so check that out.
Nice.
And
Must
thank you everyone
watch.
for coming.
Very inspirational.
Thank you.
Steph.
Yeah, I am Kyola Cosplay on Facebook and Instagram. I am not on Disney Plus, and that's all I have going on.
But you're working on a really cool bow cosplay. That is.
That.
Really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just have to do like 1,000 crunches and it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
You look great on it already.
Yeah. Monica.
Technically paint abs, it's alright.
Yeah.
Monica.
Y'all, I'm Monica from geeksagogo.com. You can find me at geeksagogo on all social media platforms. I have 2 things that just launched this week. First thing is we have a video. We interviewed our friends from Common Lands. Oh, darn it, you can't really see it. Common Lands Associated Media. They just launched. They have a Kickstarter that's ending soon. It's called Felbars. Cup of Curiosities and Occult. It's a really user-friendly EM D&D 5e module, and I absolutely love it. They throw a little bit something different on this book of stories, and have a lot of NPCs in it. You can check it out on our YouTube channel at Geeksagogo on YouTube. Second one, sorry, this is real. Second one is I'm doing a giveaway. So I'm doing a giveaway for this cute ColourPop palette. Also on our YouTube channel, so go and check it out.
Cool. I think I've backed that Kickstarter already.
You
Anyone
Turner?
surprised?
No. No.
No. You're a
I've been
patron of the
gaming with
arts.
the creator for several years, so he's amazing. But
That's
it's
awesome.
developed by teachers, so very cool.
Cool. Nat.
I'm Natalie from Shield Maiden and Shield Maiden Cosplay across all social media platforms. That's Shield with 2 eyes. And you can also find me on Guess Owl Dice, which is Guess OWL Dice. It's another streaming game. But yeah, that's what I got going on.
Amber.
Hi, I'm Amber from Bedonia Italic or Bedonia Cosplay, depending on where you find me, which is Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and technically Twitch, but I haven't started there yet. But it's okay because I don't really post anywhere anyway.
Yet.
It is worth the
I'm
wait. 'Cause,
Getting
yeah,
there.
it
I'm
is worth
getting
It does
there.
happen once in a while. Amber just
It's worth the wait.
like,
I'm just saying, it's
really
worth the
fucking
wait.
cool into the void, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Yes.
silence for
Yeah.
months, and all of a sudden you get like 10 photos, and then I disappear again.
Yeah. That's accurate. That's what it's like being her IRL friend too. Is
You just
at like
hear from me
3
for
o'clock in the morning. It's just like boom.
Oh yeah. Most of the Viking world building is done at 4 a.m. This is true. This is
Go
canon.
to bed, you guys. Go to bed.
All right, and I am Jessica or Dr. Psychowl. You can find me at Dr. Psychowl pretty much everywhere except for Twitter, where I'm Dr. Psychowl TV. You can do !social to
Hashtag not
like
better.
hashtag not better. Missed it by one day.
We're gonna buy that for you.
Yeah,
It's gonna be your Christmas present.
But yeah, you can do !social in the chat. There's a link tree where you can follow all of the Gut Punch, as well as all of these wonderful
Hashtag
creators.
Still bitter.
Still bitter. I have been your dungeon master from this, where I make the players feel things whether they want to or not.
That's accurate.
Ooh.
Thank you guys for joining us. You're amazing. I hope you all had fun, and I hope you at home had fun and have a Baja blast. I'll see you guys later.
Yay!
Bye, all.
Thanks for